Hi everyone, my name is Monique.
And I'm Naveen from Before You Play.
And today we're going to be playing through a game that is currently on Kickstarter called Tikal Legend.
Yes, this game is designed by Michael Kiesling and Wolfgang Kramer and published by Super Meeple, who are helping sponsor this playthrough. And in this game, we are taking on the roles of museum curators who are trying to send out our archaeologists into the Tikal ruins so that we can try to get as much prestige as possible.
Yes, this is an exploration-style action point allowance game for 1 to 4 players that is based off of the game that came out in 1999 called Tikal. But keep in mind that this is not meant to be a redesign or a reimplementation. This is a standalone game. And so today, as per usual, we are going to start with a quick teach of the game, and then we'll go straight into our 2-player playthrough. If you'd like to jump around, we'll include timestamps in the description below.
Now, of course, we do have to mention this is a prototype copy of the game, so things are subject to change in the future. If you are interested in the campaign, there's a link in the description, which you can check out at your leisure. And lastly, if you like these kind of videos and you want to see more in the future, please consider subscribing.
And with that, we are ready to begin. So if we please direct your attention to the center of the table, we're all set up here for a 2-player game of Tikal Legend. Welcome to Tikal.
It's big.
Yes, everything in this version is quite large, and so we've had to make some adjustments in order to fit everything in our top-down camera. So just keep in mind that naturally these boards would not be sort of overlapping on the board.
Yeah, we can't see about 29 points from here and 29 points from there on the scoreboard.
And as usual, we are going to do our best to sort of verbalize everything just in case it's small. And speaking of components, just so you know, there is going to be a standard and a deluxe version of the game. Now, I believe we have a mixture of components. Yes. So anytime you see upgraded style components like chips instead of cardboard or tiles instead of wood, then those components are probably part of the deluxe version of the game. In addition, all of the components that come in Tikal Legend, you'll be able to use in order to play the regular game of Tikal, which is featured on the opposite side of the board. Now, the game is played over the course of 6 rounds, and each round, players are going to be placing new terrain tiles on the board in the various jungle spaces, and we'll be sending out our expedition members around the board in order to find and clear off various floors of these temples and collect sets of treasure tokens. Now, each round is divided into 3 phases, starting with the round management phase, where starting with the first player, in turn order, players will be taking turns drafting various elements in order to use during the next phase, which is the actions phase. In a 2-player game, over the course of this phase, each player will have needed to draft 2 terrain tiles, 1 action point tile, a turn order placement, as well as 3 of these action cards. But the order in which you draft these various things is up to you.
Yeah, so I might value a tile, but Monique might have her eye on a specific action card.
Right, because some of these things are going to be arguably better than others. And we'll explain all of these specific details as we play the playthrough. But once all players have finished drafting all of these elements, then the round management phase ends and we move into the actions phase, where again, in turn order, on your turn, you'll take 1 action. Now, there are 4 different types of actions that you can choose from, but they all have to do with using the elements that you drafted from the round management phase. At the start of the actions phase, each player will have 3 of these action cards that we drafted. And so the first type of action lets you use one of these action cards. And actually, when we draft them in the round management phase, you'll place them on the right-hand side of your board here, which might be a little bit cut off. But it's actually very important to differentiate from the left-hand side of your board. Most of these action cards are one-time use, and so when you choose to use them, you'll use the benefit and then you'll discard it out of the game. However, in this game, if you've drafted a card that you actually don't want to use this round, you can take an action to save it for later, and that's placing it in one of the 3 slots on the left-hand side of your board. And that's actually the second type of action that you can take. Now, some action cards, such as this one, allow you to do an effect once per round, and they're typically just going to gain you additional action points, which we'll talk about in a second. But as soon as you use them, you'll flip them face down. At the end of the round, any cards left on the right-hand side of your board will get discarded. So for these permanent ability ones, you can also choose to save these if you'd like to use them each round. And that's essentially how the action cards works. Now, there is a wide variety of effects that you'll see on these cards, and so we'll just explain them as we play the game. At the start of the action phase, in a 2-player game specifically, each player will also have 2 of these terrain tiles. And when you take these, you're going to place them, you're going to keep them on your board here, because on your turn, as an action, you can place 1 of these 2 out onto the board. In fact, before you end this phase, you're required to place both of them on the board. Now, in this game, I believe we have 4 different types of terrain. There are ruins, temples, which look like this and have a number on them. There are also volcano spots. We have lakes, as well as clearings. And when placing these out, the only spaces that you cannot place them in are the ones with the dashed lines, because these are the spaces that are for specific tiles that you can place using action cards. Other than that, there really are no other major rules. So if you've played Tikal before, then you may notice that this is a difference between the two, because you can place these anywhere. They do not have to connect to the starting area or to any other tile for that matter. Now, as you'll see, when we spend our action points, our expedition members will need to travel along these paths. And when placing out these terrain tiles, they don't have to connect.
Right.
And as you'll see, each type of terrain tile does something specific. And so whenever we place out these ruins, you'll see us place face down treasure tokens on them. Temple tiles will have temples constantly stacked on top of them as we clear floors, because temples are the major way in which we'll be scoring points. Clearings allow us to build our base camps onto them. And volcanoes are for signaling our in-game scoring phases. And that's essentially it for placing terrain tiles. Now, the last type of action that you can take during this phase is the main part of the game. And this is spending your action points in order to take actions that include sending out expedition members onto the board, moving them around, finding treasure, and clearing floors on the various temples. During this phase, the amount of action points you'll have to spend depends on the tile that you drafted, the round management phase. And I believe those tiles go from like 6 to 13.
6 to 13, yep.
So there's a very wide range of action points that you'll be able to spend. And each player has a little menu here of options that you can take when spending these action points. I'm not going to go over every single detail and how much they cost. We'll discuss that as we play the game. But in general, we'll be able to spend our action points on sending out expedition members, and they must go directly to either a base camp that we own or the one common base camp here. We can also spend action points to build a base camp in a clearing. So we only have 2 of them per player. But once built, then now we can send out expedition members directly to our own base camps.
They can essentially spawn there.
Yes, and between them. So if I have this built somewhere else, then it can sort of act like a teleportation device, which thematically means really that you found your own secret trail.
As long as that's a legal build. Monique just did that for example purposes.
Yes. On terrains with ruins, we'll also be able to basically dig for treasure by taking the topmost token of the treasure tile. These treasure tiles show 1 of 8 different types of treasures here, and these are going to be set collection at the end of the game. There are 5 of each type, and you'll basically score more and more points for having the multiple of the same type of treasure.
Yeah, it has that exponential scoring. So if you have 1 token of that type, it's 1, then 1, 3, 6, 10, all the way up to 15.
And of course, on temple terrain tiles, we will be able to clear more floors. So some of them will start at 3, some at 4, some at smaller values, I suppose. But the more floors we are able to clear, the more points these temples will be worth. And they go up to a maximum of 10. But only 1 of these temples on the board can ever get to that height.
Yeah, the higher they get, the less tiles or tokens are in the actual game.
Yes, as an example, this is a 7, and there are only 5 total.
So that represents the 7th floor of a temple.
Right. But those are the bare bones sort of major concepts here. And also, just so you know, each player has 2 different types of expedition members. We have explorers and we have leaders. And we actually only have two of these leaders each.
Yep.
And these are going to be very important because as soon as a player places a terrain tile with a volcano on it, now there are 2 of them that we're going to be seeing over the course of the game. Each terrain tile is actually lettered. So we're going to be going through the stack from A to E, I believe. And there's 1 in the B stack and 1 in the D stack. But as soon as the player actually places this out onto the board, then a volcano is placed on top of that tile, and we have an in-game scoring.
Think of it like a midterm.
Yes. At that point, starting with the player who triggered it, each player will be able to spend 10 action points first before scoring prestige points for 6 different parameters. And we have a cheat sheet here that we're not going to be going through in detail. But basically, the main aspect here is you're going to be scoring points depending on which tiles on the board you have the majority of.
Yeah, you want area control in a lot of different locations. So
yes.
Let's just kind of create an example.
Yeah, if during scoring, let's just say Naveen has a leader and an explorer, and I have 3 explorers on this tile. Leaders are worth 3.
3.
And explorers are only worth 1.
Yep, so I'd have a total of 4, while Monique would have 3 here.
And so Naveen will score the number of prestige equal to the height of that temple, which in this case is 4. We'll also score bonus points for having majority on temples that are of height 7 to 10, so they're really tall temples. It'll be 10 points for each volcano tile you control. We'll also score points for controlling different jungle terrain, so even the spaces that are uncovered, as well as the lakes. And during each of these scoring phases, we'll also score for having the different sets of treasure, which may change hands throughout the course of the game,
There
as
is a
you'll see
way.
as well.
Yep.
And that is generally how scoring will work. Now, there are more details than that we'll be going through during the playthrough, but just so you know, we're going to go through scoring phases twice during the game and then finally at the very end of the game. And the last thing is each player has their own asymmetric museum person here who has a power tile that basically gives you 3 different abilities that you can use during the game. You can only choose one, and it's once for the entire game.
Yeah.
But if you end up not using any of these abilities at the end of the game, you'll score 5 prestige points. So you basically have to decide what is most valuable to you. But that's essentially it. As soon as all players have passed, then the actions phase ends and we go into upkeep, where we'll basically just replenish cards, we'll replenish terrain tiles as well as the action point tile, and we'll set up for the next round. And at the end of the 6th round, then we have one final scoring in the same way that we already talked about. And at that point, whoever has the most amount of prestige is the winner. And that's essentially it. So we're just gonna go ahead and get cleaned up and we'll get started with our playthrough.
All right, we are ready to go. Everything has been set up and reset. And so we have done some pre-selection as to who's going to go 1st. I'll be going first, so that means I get 1 point, and Monique
You
goes
do.
second. She gets 2 points
I'm
over
gonna
there.
be the
So
blue
she's
player
the blue
today.
player, yeah.
That is essentially it. Are you ready to begin?
I'm ready, yes.
Okay, round 1, round management phase. So Naveen, you're going to be going first. Now
First.
again, we need to draft 2 terrain tiles, 1 action point tile, so that's a 9
Turn order.
or a 10 turn order, and 3 of these action cards, only one of which are permanent. This is 2 additional action points to spend from round to
I'm
round.
looking right at it.
So what is most important to you?
Action points,
Naveen,
I think.
action points?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's a nice card, but
This
there's
one?
some other good ones out there.
Okay.
So I will take it. That'll be the first thing
one?
I draft, yes.
All right.
So it's not like we draft all 3 cards at once. We
Correct.
just literally take one element at a time until we're complete. So I have one of my 3 cards.
Yes, now it's to me, and I have a choice. I can just take turn order now and secure first player for the next round.
You can?
But I think I'm also going to take an action card, and this one's too good.
That's the other one I wanted.
Allows
Yeah.
me to put out 1 expedition member and a base camp on a clearing tile,
Yeah.
which means I can get myself over here already, I guess.
Yeah, without
Right?
having to pay the action points that there is a cost associated
Right.
with most things.
That's true.
But doing it on the card makes it a lot cheaper.
And these will not replenish until the end of the round.
Right.
So now it's back to you, Naveen.
Okay, I'll take the far bottom left card over
This
there.
one?
Yeah, so that one right there says I can put out 2 expedition members
Yes.
onto a dig site of a ruin.
Yes, these are explorers.
Explorers specifically, so I don't think I can use my leader, which is the bigger guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Probably
okay.
not.
There
And
we go.
it's specifically to
To ruin sites, so to
Ruin
go dig.
sites.
So that's another way that I can find myself teleporting over there.
yes. So then it's back to me, and these action cards are really nice.
They're good, yeah.
Honestly, I think I'm gonna take this.
Yeah.
Because this lets me clear 2 floors of a temple without spending action points. Essentially, I still have to have the 2 expedition members there,
It's true.
but I'll explain how that works when I use it.
Okay.
Now, just so you know, this action card lets you put out a volcano tile.
yeah.
And that's not to be confused with the 2 volcano tiles that are in the stack. So once somebody places this one out, you don't have a scoring phase.
Yeah, so that just allows a volcano to be out there
Yes,
for if you
to
control
control.
it during end game scoring or during the mid game scoring, get 10 points. You have to naturally get the tile of a volcano tile from here
Yes.
in order to trigger the scoring.
Right.
All right, it looks like we're going very card heavy, but the cards let you do things without spending action points. I really like this one right now because it's a setup for the card that I just did before that. This one allows me to dig for treasure at a ruin site, so like a site like this,
Yeah.
and I can do it up to 2 times from 2 different locations as long as I have somebody there.
That's pretty nice.
So there you go. So and I have this one that says I could put 2 onto a ruin site.
So now this is your 3rd action card.
That is my 3rd action card. I
So
cannot take any more of those.
I can wait
Exactly.
on these.
Yes. So now you can prioritize something better, knowing that I cannot take another card.
I'll take the 10 action point
Yeah.
tile, please.
Okay. Sounds good. So now I don't have to hustle on this 9.
Yeah. And
Okay.
you already took this one.
I did.
So I didn't want to have now 9 action points, you know.
Right. Okay, I think I'd like to have turn order priority going into the
Yeah,
next round.
that was
So
the next best
basically, the
thing.
way you do this is you take your idol that's in the center here and
Mm-hmm.
you just designate where you want it to be. I want
Yep.
first place.
So that's another thing.
Yeah, so now you don't have to worry about
I
that.
have to worry about. I'm going to take a terrain tile. What
Okay.
terrain tile do you want?
So these are
Naveen?
essentially identical. These are the ruin sites
Yes.
that can have up to 4 different chips. The starting ones we have only had 2
Right.
of those little skulls on there.
And it's because there are these
masks?
symbols
Yeah.
here that tell you how many of these treasure tokens go on top. In that case, I'm going to take the 2.
The 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a
So
pretty
this
good
is
argument.
a
This is a pre-built
pre-built.
temple that's up to the height of 2.
Yes. So when you start building floor 3,
3
4,
and higher, yeah.
Well, I'll just take one of these. Why
All right.
not?
I'll take the other,
Okay.
please.
I see how it is. All
Thank
right.
you.
So now it's kind of, for me, it's at least just auto, just grab. So
Yeah.
I'll just take the 9.
So you'll take the 9. I'll just go turn order.
Turn order. Okay.
So I'm going to
yeah.
be second.
Yeah. And then I'll take this tile right here.
Yes.
And I believe that is my last decision.
That's your last decision. My last thing is going to be a third card. I think I'm going to take this card
Okay.
because any card that shows a terrain tile that looks like this pertains to this stack over here.
Mm-hmm.
And they have specific types of terrain.
Oh,
so
that's
this
probably
is
the
a
one.
temple, a pre-built temple of height 5
Nice.
that I could just place out. So
Especially if you can time it with scoring and you can just area control it.
yeah, and
And
maybe
control it, yeah.
build a guardian on it. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Okay.
But there you go. That's it. That's it for the round management phase. So now, in turn order again, starting with Naveen,
Me,
we're
yeah.
going to take our actions. So again, we have 4 options of what we can do. Take it away.
Okay. Well, I think I'm going to play a card.
Okay.
So I'm going to play this one. I'm going to go ahead and get 2 of my explorers onto a ruin site. I will just place myself
Here.
Yeah. So normally you'd start at base camp and kind of creep your way out, but I'm just going to launch them from my player board onto this site here. Now, we didn't talk about movement at all in the teach, but essentially, if I want to move from here to another tile in the
Yes.
future, you count the amount of step stones that are here, and that's how many action points you'll have to spend. Those action points, again, are from your supplies. So
Yeah.
I'll have to be cautious of that, but there's other ways out because anytime you see a stone that's on an adjacent tile, it's still considered at this junction right here. So this would be 1 and this would be 3, potentially more if another one shows up on this tile.
Yes, and whenever Naveen decides to spend his action points, because that's literally one turn to spend all of your action points.
Yeah.
He can move these expedition members into the jungle.
Right.
You can move into an adjacent jungle, but the main rule here is you have to have at least 1 of these stone steps.
Right.
Done?
That's it.
All right, so then it goes to me. I'm going to do something very similar. I'm going to play an action card. Now you can save these for later. So if I don't want to do this round, I can put it here and do it in the future round. But this is a great, I think, opening to the game.
Yeah.
This allows me to place out an expedition member and one of my 2 base camps in a clearing. So I think I'm going to go over here. I'm
Yeah.
going to send out my leader and a base camp. Typically, you can place out a base camp in a clearing that doesn't already have one by spending action points. I believe it's like 5 action points.
It's 5.
very expensive. And you have to have an expedition member on that clearing tile in order to do so.
Yeah, they would be the ones that are actually building it.
Yes. With this card, I didn't have to do either. I
Yeah.
just put them
Wow.
there. So now that that's there, when I go to spend action points, I can move my expedition members directly to this tile instead of having to start from the common base camp over here,
Additionally, base camps allow you to teleport. So
Yes.
you can go from base camp to base camp.
including to the common
Correct.
base camp.
Well, I said I was going to do the 1-2 with my setup with these cards. So
Okay.
I'm here. I'm going to
The
play.
little 1-2 punch.
Yeah, I'm going to play this card right here. And this basically says I can dig at a ruin site. I'm just going to dig twice on this one over here.
Okay.
All right. So that
Now
goes
the
out.
rule is whenever you dig in these ruin sites, you take the topmost tile. You don't get to look through them.
Right.
And typically when you're doing it during the action point phase, you can only dig at most 2 per tile. And you have to have 1 expedition member per dig on that space.
Right. So if I had 3 people on there and there was 3 tokens, I could only still just take 2.
Right. So with this card, Naveen can choose to take both from this tile or 1 from each, but you have to have an expedition member
Yeah. So
Here.
if I was set up in a way where I was like this, then I could take the top of this and the top of this.
using this card.
Yeah, using that card. But I'm not in that situation, so let's just go ahead and take both. And now this is public information.
Yes.
Because there is a way to trade with
Yeah,
each other. So
that's
let me
true.
have that next one,
Oh, you're
please.
taking both.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I
they're
have kind of
different.
this greenish one and this bluish one. And again, set collection in this game is for like type.
Yes.
So this is not I'm not creating a set of these.
1 point each right now.
1 point each. So This will just be public information. I'll just kind of keep it here on my board.
All right. So then it goes back to me. And I think, this was tempting to save for later, putting out a 5. But I think the earlier I can put it out, the
more you can build it up.
Taller I can make it, I guess.
Yeah.
So this lets me take that specific tile from the stack and place it. And these are placed in the dashed lines.
Ooh.
I think it's
Oh, you had a good opening move. That's
this
good.
specific one. So it's a 5. Now, I think I'm going to place this here like that. So this is, I can still technically access it because there's one stone step here.
So you made it as cheap as possible. That's good.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's just
That's the best
one
case scenario in terms of movement.
to get there. And it's along the dashed lines here. So that's where that goes. Now, whenever you place out a tile that has a temple that has a greater value than 1, we have to place some pre-built tiles on it. So we have all the tiles off screen, and they are in 2 different colors. We have green ones that resemble the pre-built ones that are shown on the tiles. Now, because this is a 5, I'm going to build it up to a height of 5, basically.
So there's no one tile, so she's putting the 2, 3, 4, and 5, and they're all going to be stacked.
Yes. So
there
that's
you
a 2, 3, 4, and 5.
And then she makes the pyramids there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the temple.
the temple.
Just like that. And now when I spend action points, I can try to move onto that tile in order to build it taller.
That's good. That's a good spot to have a nice camp right there.
Yes. All right. That's it for me. So it's back to you.
Okay, very good. So I'm going to go ahead and put out a tile. Now, I do not like my exit plan here for costing 3 every time I want to move somewhere. So I'm going to do this. It's like that.
Nice.
Perfect. And now that this is in play, it has 4 of these golden symbols. So we're going to put 4 treasure chips.
3.
The unknown 4.
4.
Hopefully there are blue and kind of greenish.
Yes.
There we go.
And once these are out, they're out.
They're
These
out.
do not become clearings. We cannot build base camps on those tiles.
No respawning treasure.
Right. All right, so then it is back to me, and I think it is time to spend our action points.
Okay.
So the way that this works is, again, if you did not join us for the teach, we have a menu list of items in which we can spend our action points.
Okay.
And what we are going to do specifically for our playthrough is I'm going to use a 12-sided die here just to keep track of the action points I'm spending.
Yeah, of course.
And that'll be helpful for you as well since you have this card.
It will.
So I have a total of 10
So make it a
action
10.
points.
There you go.
Boom.
10.
And I'm just going to flip this over to show that I'm using it.
And now this is going to be your entire turn is
Yes,
using those 10
using
points.
all 10
Yeah.
points. And any points that you do not use get wasted, and you can take each of these actions as many times as you're able to.
Mm-hmm.
So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to deploy more expedition members out onto the board.
Okay.
Now again, you have to send them to base camps, whether it's your own or the common base camp.
So everybody can always go here.
Yes, and you have to spend 1 action point per expedition member, regardless of if it's a leader
Yeah.
or not.
And that's depicted here.
Yes.
So basically the action you're taking, and then they shows you how many of those action points are right there.
Yes, I've sent out 2.
2. So that's
So
2
now
of your
I'm
action
down
points.
to 8. Now I'm going to move. Do I do all 3? I'm going to move 2 of them for sure. I'm
Yeah.
moving 2 of my expedition members to this tile.
Yeah, that's why you
And
put it out there.
You have to spend 1 action point per stone step.
So it's another 2.
So it's another 2. So I spend 1
1.
because there's 1 step here and another 1 for the second
So
member.
you're at 6.
So I'm at 6.
Let me guess.
What?
You're gonna clear the
I'm gonna
you turn
clear-
that into a 7?
Floors, I would like to make this temple taller because if I can control it during scoring,
Yes.
I'll score points equal to its height.
Hmm.
And so I can only clear up to a maximum of 2 floors per turn. But for each floor that I clear, I need to have 1 expedition member at the base of the tile. So I have 2 of them right now, which means I can't do the full 2 max.
Yep.
But for each floor I clear, I spend 2 action points.
So you're gonna spend 4 total.
I'm
2
spending
times 2.
4 total.
So down to
6
2.
down to 2. And this is one of the main mechanics in the game. Now, because I'm clearing 2 floors, I'm going to bring this 5 up to a 7.
Yikes.
And the taller you go, the more rare the floor becomes. Like there were only 5 7s.
And the more points
and
you
now
get.
there's 4. But this isn't necessarily mine.
It isn't.
In order for you to score these points, you have to have the majority
It's
there
gonna be tough to get there.
during
Yeah,
scoring,
you tucked it away.
or you can make a leader.
yeah.
And that is another thing that you can do. You can sacrifice one of your expedition members to turn them into a guardian. Sorry, I think I misspoke.
Yeah.
I think I said leader. You can sacrifice either type of expedition member to turn them into a guardian, and they'll be on top of that temple for the rest of the game, and it will truly belong to you.
But if you do have a guardian up there, all the people that are on that tile
Yeah.
get removed and sacrificed out of the game.
Right.
And then that guardian would stand atop of that temple, and you cannot continue to construct construct. So this would then
Right.
be locked in as a 7, but Monique would claim it, and you can only have 2 of these out on the board.
That's
so
true.
she could not just continue to do this all over the
Yes,
place.
2 max.
So there you go.
And it's very costly. It's
Now, you're not doing that
5
yet.
action points. No, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I do have 2 action points left, though. So I think I'll keep it simple, and I'm just going to deploy 2 more explorers.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, because if you want these 2 to handle that, then you probably are trying to get here. Yeah, okay.
I don't know. There's a lot of
Pretty
options.
good. You have some good options
It's very explory right now.
Yes,
So
very-
that's it for me. Now it's
And
you.
you haven't even put out any tiles yet.
I have not. I mean, we're putting out the same amount of things. Like, you still have to spend all your action points.
I know, but I kind of want to see where you're going to put a tile first before I...
That's why I tried to hold out.
I
If
know
I
that-
didn't need to use the tile
Yeah.
when spending my action points, then I didn't need to put it out.
I know.
Because then it just gives you opportunity.
It does. And so I will buy a little bit of time,
Okay.
which I don't think is going to
You can buy more time by just moving this over.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
to
Let's
your
do that. I'm gonna,
permanent
yes,
spot.
let's buy myself one more time. So I'm going to move this over into my permanent spot.
Okay.
And ongoing, I will always have an extra 2 action points.
Yes. Whenever you spend your action points each turn. That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then it's back to me, and I'm just going to spend my last action card. I'm spending all of my action cards. I'm saving nothing.
That's good. No, that's great.
This,
Look at that.
the whole reason why I set this up is because this allows me to do the same thing.
Yeah.
It lets me build out maximum 2 clearings in a temple as long as I have expedition members
Which you
enough
do.
to do so.
Yeah.
And I do
Oh
over
my
there.
gosh, you're going to make that a 9?
I'm going to turn this into a 9.
Oh, man.
Naveen, isn't it tempting?
I can't, there's no way. There's no way for me to physically get there. I got to get the stones there. I got to move over. I got to
I think you
spawn.
technically can. This might be really not smart,
No, I think you're in good shape.
but I'm just going to do it.
Yeah, look at that. Wow, you built a 9.
I built a 9. Yeah, it is kind of far for
It's
you.
super far for
It's
me.
not impossible because for 3 action points, you can take one of these 2 temporary stone steps and put them where you want to put them.
Yeah,
but
that's not happening.
it's going to be expensive to put them out and move.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. Well, I guess I will put out my last tile, and I'm trying to figure out which direction am I going to end up going. Let's just put it here.
Ah,
Let's just put it like that.
okay.
There we go.
You can put it anywhere.
Yeah, I choose that.
You choose there.
Yeah. Well, actually, let's not do that.
Okay.
Let's create our own little thing here. Oh, it's a 4? No. Oh, it's a problem. Okay. Here we go. This is smarter. There we go.
There?
Yeah, I like that.
All right, so then it's back to me. My only 2 options are putting out these terrain tiles, and you're required to do these. The only things that you can save are action cards.
Okay.
So all of my people are sort of localized over here right now, and I can't place it here,
Nope.
which is unfortunate. I think I'm going to put out my 2 height temple.
Okay.
Well, it's not technically mine, but I'll put it like this so that it's more expensive to get there from where you are.
Okay.
Action point wise. Now this is a pre-built height of 2, so I do need to put that temple. There you go.
2.
And that's it. So now it goes to you.
Yeah.
Is that what you wanted? Is that what you
No.
were waiting for?
I just wanted to see like what my exit routes from here were.
Okay.
I mean, I have a way just right into this. So, okay, it's action point time. So I am
All
going to
right.
have my 9 plus 2.
So 11.
So it makes it 11.
There you go.
All right, so I have 11 total to spend.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and just drop that over. All right, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're basically doing this. I am moving
Yes.
across a single tile right there for each person. That was 2.
Yes.
Then I'm going to be doing the digging action for gold, which is actually 3.
For treasure, yeah.
Treasure.
It's 3.
3.
3 action points.
Yeah, so it's 6,
Per tile.
7, 8. So total, right?
Yeah, and you have to
Okay.
have a person in each. So 3, 6,
Yes.
7, 8.
Yeah,
right?
wow. So now I'm
you
down to
have
3.
3.
That's stinky.
And these are the 2 tiles. You just want to.
Come on, let's see some.
Is it?
They're all unique.
No, you.
No.
Oh.
We are not looking for unique. We are
Wow.
looking for a true set
Look at you, Naveen.
collection. I'm collecting.
You're gonna want the cards that will refill later.
Yeah. Yeah.
That allow you to take
That,
these.
yeah. So I unfortunately cannot do this again.
Right, yeah.
Well, that's kind of a bummer.
Maximum twice
Maximum twice.
per tile per turn.
tile.
So if Naveen run different tiles, he could do that more.
Right. And then for the last 3 action
Yeah.
points, I think I'm just going to put out my leader 1,
And 2 more.
2, 3.
Nice.
There we go. We are going to get moving soon. So 3 goes to nothing. And that is it for me.
All right. Now it goes back to me, and I'm just gonna place out my final terrain tile. I guess I'll place it here. Just make it really
Accessible-ish.
Oh, I wanted to make it expensive.
Yeah, that's very expensive
For you to get
me.
there.
Yeah, it's too expensive. It's 4 expensive. Is what
It's
it is,
4
yeah.
expensive.
4 on that token.
Yeah, but
Please.
there's no way to get here.
Oh, so you're
There
debating.
from here, yeah. You would have to go to the volcano
Which
to
there's
spend
no way.
1 or place a temporary. Oops, so
My
sorry.
people, my people.
So you know what? If that's the case, I'm just gonna move it. I'm
Yeah.
gonna move it over here because I realize this is not dashed
not,
lines.
yeah.
So I'm gonna place it like this.
There you go.
So it
you're
is
just gonna
accessible from here.
Pass through this way.
Yeah.
Work on that temple and then go
Now
that way.
I don't know if Naveen has shenanigans where he can build something here.
I mean, it
but
really
at least
depends
it's
on the
expensive.
cards and all that stuff. So
Right.
we need to put 4 tiles on that.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
there are 4 of those symbols.
Yep.
So this is gonna be
2,
1, 2, 3 of the type that Naveen has probably.
I know.
Knowing your luck.
I know.
All right, and that's it for me. So now it goes back to you.
All right, let's demonstrate the ever amazing action of passing.
Oh yeah, I think we're done, huh?
There we go. Yeah.
We placed out everything that we could do during the actions phase. When it's your time to pass,
Yep.
then you just move your token into the center.
Let me
So can you
guess.
move mine as well?
You're gonna do the same thing.
Yes, please.
Okay. Very good.
All right, that is it for the actions phase. So now we end with an upkeep
Mm-hmm.
phase. So first we advance the round marker. So now we're moving into round 2.
Two.
We reset the turn order.
Yeah. So these will come over here.
Yes.
And then these
In their
will
new
just hang
order.
out there. Yep.
Those stay there. If you flipped over any of the action
yeah.
cards that you moved over here,
I should have had this flipped because I used it.
yes,
But there you go.
you unflip it. And now we're going to refill these cards. So we're just going to fill in the spaces
Yep.
here.
Ooh.
Oh, that
Oh.
one's really nice. It's another one of those ones.
There's no clearing though.
additional action point.
You can't just
That's
use
true.
that card. There has
No,
to be.
This is a clearing.
I don't think it is.
This is a clearing. There are only 4 types of terrain
Okay.
tiles. In the
Oh
game.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Temples, ruins, volcanoes, lakes, clearings, right?
Clearing. Yeah. You're right.
And if you're curious, lakes come into play during scoring. It's another sort of thing that we will want to have majority of our members on.
Yep.
So I think that's it, right? I'm not missing any spaces.
Yeah, it looks good.
Now we'll put out 2 new AP
Okay,
tokens.
we have a 10 and an 8.
Now, I believe there were a total of like 24 of these tiles in the
Yep.
bag, and we had to randomly remove some for a 2-player game, which means we don't know what the distribution of values is going to be
Right.
like.
So,
So-
they go from 6 to 13 from what I remember. So
Yes, it's going to be a surprise to
yeah.
us both.
so the ones that we use are out of the game. They do not go back in the bag.
Right, and we are going to gain, or we're going to put out 4 new terrain tiles. We have
Right.
2 from A and 2 from B.
2 from A, 2 from B. Okay, there we go. See, look at these. Yeah, that's a clearing right there.
B's can't have. Oh, okay, so no volcano,
No volcano.
this round.
That's good. I don't want a volcano
Which means
yet.
we'll have some scoring next round.
Yes, because there's 4 Bs left. So yes,
Yeah.
the volcano is in B. So
Right.
okay.
Okay.
All right, prepare for that.
All right, so let's go ahead and start with round 2. So you are first player again. Round management phase, Naveen. What do you think is most important?
Yeah, I
to
think
you?
I'm gonna take the this one.
What's that?
This one, the one that you did earlier.
Oh, here, you want me to have
Yeah,
two?
if you don't mind,
This
that'd
one?
be great.
The
That's
base camp and 2 members.
Yeah, on the clearing. Yeah, that seems
On the
pretty nice.
clearing.
I kind of liked your move.
Yeah. Okay.
And by the way, having these base camp cards, this is another way that you can actually pick up and move around your base camps if they've already been placed somewhere,
Right.
And they're inopportune anymore.
Yes.
That's a good way to move them around.
That's actually the only way to relocate them.
the way.
Via these action cards. The way. All right, well, then it's back to me. I'm going to take the 10
Yeah,
action
10,
point
okay.
tile, please. If
So
it's
8 is mine.
versus 10,
So we're both gonna have 10 going into this because I'm gonna have the 8 plus 2.
Right.
You'll have the 10.
I would hate it to be
I
10
kind of want the 12.
to
Dang
8.
It.
You know what I mean?
No, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
Or no, it would have been 12.
Yeah.
12 to 8.
I will put 3 people on a ruin dig site.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty nice.
I'm gonna get them out there.
All right. So you're working on
Since I'm going the
treasures.
treasure, yeah, I gotta try. You know,
You're doing the treasure route. I'm doing the the who can build the largest temple route.
it's a pretty good route.
All right. Well, since you have that permanent card, I can't let you have this one. It's not as good as yours,
Yeah.
but it's
Now
something.
you're gonna get 11 this round. And I'm
Yeah.
gonna get
It's 11 action points. That's great.
It's good. Okay, I think I'm gonna take the clearing tile.
Okay.
I think having
That's nice.
the ability to put out your camp somewhere would be really, really nice.
Especially now that you have this. Oh my
Exactly.
god, that's so good.
I
You
can decide
place out your
where.
terrain tile and then
Yep.
place out your base camp.
Exactly.
So, knowing that, I'm going to take this card. So I have 1 too.
Come on. I know.
If you place a terrain tile,
Yeah,
you'll
I
be at
know.
risk.
I'll wait.
There's a danger.
No, I'll wait. Come on. Okay, I think I'm gonna take another tile. I think
Another
I'll
tile?
take this one. right
I wanted that.
here. You wanted this one?
Yeah.
Good.
It's
That means it's a good one.
wow, rude.
You can take the 2?
I'll take first player.
Yeah. Oh, well, there you go. Yeah. That's actually kind of good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we both snoozed on that. Did we forget?
Well, I mean,
that was an option.
I got the 3.
I forgot.
Yeah. Okay, I think I'm going to take this card. Let's
Oh,
just take
okay.
this one right here.
Are you placing how many? Oh, you haven't placed either.
No.
So you're gonna place out both of your base
Right.
camps. Okay. Well, you've taken your 2 terrain tiles and
I think I'm like auto right now at this
Yeah.
point. It's just turn order and then take the 8.
I think there's no
No right and
competition
wrong.
right
Yeah.
now.
There you go.
So I'll take this.
Okay, I'll just take the 8.
I'll take the other terrain tile.
Yep.
And then you have to take turn order.
Take turn order. And then you are going to
I
take
get
your
to
last
choose
card.
one of these.
Yeah.
Knowing that a volcano is probably going to come out in the next round,
It's definitely coming out.
I'm going to take this because this lets me put out a volcano. I can save it for the next round.
Yeah.
And I'll be able to put out a volcano and try to sit on it for those 10 points.
10 points, yeah.
Right? Okay.
It's true.
There you go.
Okay.
So we have 3 action cards, 2 terrain tiles, action point, and turn order.
Yep.
Round management phase is now done. So starting with you, actions.
All right. Well, okay. I am actually going to do something that I wasn't anticipating. I'm going to go into do AP right now.
Already.
8, 9, 10.
No
So
setup.
I have a 10.
No
well,
setup needed.
there's something I see.
Okay. Do you have the die?
I have the die, yeah. So we're going to
So
make it
10.
a 10. Okay. So I am going to use my special ability here that is on
You're sacrificing
my character. It's just easier for me to hold it this way.
5 prestige points.
I am sacrificing 5 prestige points, but this should pay out 3 different times. I have driver.
Okay.
Move your leader anywhere for free. So I'm going to move my leader here. So, yeah.
My work.
All your work, all your first round.
My sandwich.
Yeah, your sandwich, yeah.
What are you doing?
So I have majority here. I have 3 to your 2. The leader counts as 3.
Oh, wow.
And so now that I'm in the AP phase, now that was an anytime action. That's a one-off. I can never use that tile ever again. And
Yeah.
I am giving up 5 points to do that. But I don't like the fact that you could make this a 10 and just do a bunch of good stuff. So I'm going to spend my very first 2 action points to make that into a 10.
Into this one?
Yeah, so I'm going to be
yeah.
clearing off. So my 10 goes down to 8.
Wow. The 110. There's only one
Singular 10.
10 in the game. This pains me to do this.
Yeah.
Do you want to do it?
Oh, no, go ahead.
Okay.
There it is. Wow.
Not even facing you.
I know.
Wow.
It's casting a nice shadow.
I cannot believe it.
Perfect.
I thought
And
that was safe.
Then I am going to, unfortunately, sacrifice my leader for the entirety of the game. And
Okay.
I am going to create a guardian. So this is going to cost me 5 of those 8 action points
Okay.
to put myself on top of that. That means that is mine to score 3
Boom.
different times.
Yes.
Because we're going to score it at the mid, the other volcano, and then, of course, at the end of the game.
30. Wow, that's more than 30 points because it's the you get a height bonus for that.
The height bonus, yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, there you go. So that is going to go from 8 down to 3.
Wow.
Now,
I feel stolen from.
yeah.
I feel like I was robbed
I
a
know.
bit.
I
Who
mean,
knew that
who
it
knew?
was this cutthroat in the museum
The museum game.
museum business?
Yeah.
Oh my
I got to
gosh.
get out on the board. So I will go 1, 2, 3.
You still have AP left?
I have 3 AP left.
Okay.
And I think I'll go. Well,
So you're not base camp?
let's go. Oh, gosh. I'll go 1, 2,
Oh, okay.
3. There we go.
Nice. Because these two moved across the one
Yeah.
step.
Oh, let's go 1, 2, actually 3, and then bring this one back instead. That way I have some sort of control. If you're in control of scoring it, then I can try to do a little bit more. Oh,
Now I
that's
don't
all.
know what to do with my life.
That's everything. Yeah.
That was my round plan. I shouldn't have been so vocal about building this.
I mean, it was pretty clear what you're
I
doing.
guess so.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, I'm going to try to delay a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm going to save this card as my action. So now I have this
Interesting.
permanent that I can spend each round. So now it's back to you because you will be forced to play those train tiles eventually.
Yeah. Okay. I think I'm going to build out my first base camp. So
Okay.
I have a base camp that's going to go out onto a clearing.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to go here. And in addition to that, I get to put out 2 workers.
2 of your
Two
expedition
of my
members?
expedition members, yeah.
All
so
right.
they're going to hang out here.
Okay.
Let's.
I debated putting my... Maybe
see.
I should have
How do
gone
I-
there.
It
Because
costs 2 to get over here.
now that this is done, I'm sort of just in this like really
You can always spawn back over here, though.
very difficultly defended area, I guess. Yeah, that's true. I could go there. I am going to delay a little bit more
Okay.
because there are no more clearings,
Yeah.
which means you can't use that action card.
Right.
I'm just going to delay this card, the
Okay.
volcano.
Ooh, very good. Okay, so let's go ahead and spend this card to put out 3 of my explorers onto a ruin site. So let's go ahead and get rid of that.
Okay.
And then I'm running low on people.
Where are you gonna go?
Well, I'm already here. So I might as well go here. 1, 2,
Interesting.
and 3. Let's just create a little, problem.
I'm surprised you didn't go there.
I just felt like I would get bogged down potentially.
It's just so far. All right, well, it's back to me. I'm going to place out this level 2 temple, and I'm just gonna place it here.
There, huh?
Just surround you with expensive
Exit
trails.
points.
Yeah, so this this is a
stinks.
2 pre-built temple.
I mean,
What?
if you can do that, I'm already going to go here for the 3. Why would you?
Because then you don't have any other option of tile to put there.
Sure.
And it's a kind of a lower valued temple.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
So there you go. I mean, who knows? Maybe I am helping you.
Who knows? Yeah, maybe in the future I'll get there.
All right, back to you.
Okay, well, I'll put out a tile. I'm going
Okay.
to put out this 3, and I'm just going to tuck this one over here.
Interesting.
Yeah, do you mind getting the tokens? All right, so we have our foundational 2 and our 3. There we go.
All right, so back to me.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
I'm going to place this out.
Okay.
This is another ruin site. And I don't really know where to put it. I think I'm just going to put it here. So it's not close to you.
It's like not...
The path for you to get there with either of these members is kind of far.
What about you?
If I were to move to the common
Okay.
base camp, I could just go this way.
Sure.
So for you would have to go around
Yeah,
or
well,
this way.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
it's true.
So that is 4 of these.
Cost 4,
1,
yeah.
2, 3, 4.
4 of those
There you go.
tokens are there. Okay.
All right, Naveen, where are you going to put that
okay.
clearing?
All right, let's just actually, before I do that, let's just save this.
You're saving that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm going to save mine. too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jeez, just put that out.
Don't make me put it in the corner.
Don't put it in the corner. You can't. Those are dashed lines.
No,
Please
no,
don't
I
do
can
that.
put it here.
Naveen, don't put it in the
I
corner.
can put it here, next to a lake.
You can, but don't do it. I mean, the further you put it out, the easier it'll be
for
to
you
hop around.
to zip around when
know what I
when
mean?
it expands.
So it's not
Yeah.
an easy answer.
It's interesting because I'm thinking actually put it as close to your other camp. That way it's just like, well, it's no different, right? Like if I just do like this,
Yeah,
then there's no way to get
that'd be
here.
super annoying.
This costs 3, but you can expand out here for
Mm-hmm.
potentially cheap in the future. So, well, there you go. That's my action.
That's your answer.
Yeah, that's my answer.
All right. Well, I guess it's time for me to spend my action points.
Okay.
That didn't
out.
go the way I wanted. So I'm gonna have 11
Okay.
action points to spend. Do you have the die?
I do, yeah.
Please.
So here's your 11.
Again, this does not come with the game. We're just using this
Just for us.
ourselves.
Yep.
So 11 action points to spend, and gosh, I need to get these 2 out of here.
Yeah,
now.
they're useless now.
This is the Temple of Hubris. That's what. This is my fault. I did not realize that you would be able to get there, but alas, I need to start building a temple of my own now.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move 2 members. So 1, 2.
Okay.
Because you can teleport from base camps.
So
This goes
to
down
9.
to a 9.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move them here.
So
1,
10,
2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Because it's 1 step each. So
So-
9 goes down to a 5.
5.
All right. Now that I have I have 2 members here. I can do 2
So you're going
clearings.
to turn this into a 6.
Yes. So because it's 2 action points each, right?
Yep, 2 each.
All right. So 5 goes down
So-
to a 1.
Yep.
And this is going to go to a 6.
And you have the leader here, by
I
the
do.
way.
So
Oh,
why?
look at you. No, that's good.
Yes, this goes to a 6.
So area control here, I have 1. Monique has 4.
Yeah, so I have majority in that temple.
Yeah.
I have 1 action point left. Should I? I'm just gonna send.
You gotta move.
I'm gonna
yeah.
get him out.
Yeah.
1. That's
That's
it.
good. Yeah.
I
So you're
needed,
gonna flip
that needed to
token over.
happen.
Yeah.
All right, that's it for my turn.
Well, I do have this card.
Yeah.
And I mean, the clearing is not too bad. I could kind of triangulate. It's not as.
Oh, you can do it.
Yeah. Ah, gosh,
it good
do I
for you?
wanna- no, not really. I will not do it. I will hold off.
You can pass.
I'll pass.
Time to pass.
I'm
so that's
passing.
when you do
I'm
that
passing,
thing.
Yeah. What are you
All
gonna
right.
do?
I have the same options. I'm not going to put out a volcano. I have no idea what's going to happen.
Yeah.
We've already spent our action points.
Yeah.
That's the main problem.
You can't manipulate it. Yeah.
So
Pass?
I'm going to pass.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. It's always nice, like when you pass back and forth. Like,
Yes,
you know,
that is
like
true.
when you pass in a game and then like somebody takes 4 turns after, you're like, oh,
It doesn't feel good.
Yeah.
It is nice when it's
Yeah.
close. When it's close together.
Yeah.
So that is it. We're going to go into our upkeep phase. Let's just go
Yeah.
ahead and move this to the third round.
Okay.
We'll reset
You
the
are
turn order.
first.
I'm first this time.
So you can get the volcano token when we know it comes out.
That is the goal.
over here,
That was why I really wanted that to happen. So
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
discard our action points.
All right.
Flip over any action cards that you
Yep.
spent. We need new action cards, and
We're gonna get
the
2 new
two action
APs.
points.
All right. What are the APs that we see here?
so these are going to be sort of the same
Okay.
combinations.
We have a 9 and we have an 11. So it's a
Ooh.
2 differential here. Ooh, that's big.
Okay.
That's kind of big.
And then the four terrain tiles. There's our
Oh,
volcano.
there's your volcano.
So as soon as a player places a volcano, so it's not enough to take it, you
Right.
have to actually place
Place
it,
it.
which means whoever takes that volcano will have control over the timing of that.
Right.
Because at that point, we'll go around and do the mid-game scoring.
Scoring, yeah.
So let's get into round 3, shall
Yeah,
we?
let's do it.
Okay, round management phase. It is me first. So I am definitely going to take this volcano tile.
Yeah.
So I spoke so highly of it, it would be very foolish of me not to.
All right, I got to look at these cards. Well, no, I'm going to take 11 action points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I was trying not to look at that just in case maybe you forgot.
There's some good cards out there.
Yeah, there's some good cards. All right, I'm going to go ahead and take this card. I
Mm-hmm.
like that you were getting into the treasure game, and this one is just a better version of that one.
You're
so-
going to get into treasure game?
Well, it is one of the other main things, and I'm not in it at all.
I wanted that card. That was my next move.
Oh, good.
I guess I'll take the single treasure.
This one?
Yeah, I'm in spots to get treasure, so
Yeah, you
I
are.
have to.
Plus, there's going to be a scoring condition for these ruins. The multiplier, the ruin symbols multiplied by the lakes where you have
By how many
majorities.
lakes, yeah.
So that's nice. Okay, volcanoes are 10 points. So I'm gonna take this one. So I'll be able to put out 1, 2, 3.
You're putting out 3 volcanoes?
Putting out 3 volcanoes
Oh
on my turn
gosh.
potentially. You're gonna score for this.
I mean,
This
yeah.
guy.
All right, I'll take a lake card.
lake
Any
card?
one of those. There's 3 of them out there, so I'll just take one of them.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll take first for round 4.
Take first. All right. There you go.
Thank
It
you.
has been ordained. Seeing as there's 2 clearings here, if
Yeah.
I take this, then that means I'm going to get at least one of them. So I'll just do that.
Okay.
Yep.
I have one last
Slot.
action card, which is the other thing we're competing for. So I'm gonna take this.
Okay.
Seeing as I have all these volcanoes that I want to put out, this allows me to put out one of these stone
Temporary
tiles.
stone, yeah.
Yeah, temporary stone, so that I can make my
Step
way
on it, yeah.
to one because they don't have any of those stone steps naturally.
They don't. I should have taken that. Dang.
Well, it's back to you.
Well, I'll just take one of these tiles.
Okay.
Let's just take this one.
We are in that auto point now. I'll
Yeah.
take the other terrain tile.
All right. And then I'm going to take my turn, a second, and then
I'll take the action point.
action point, and then now I have to pick a card.
Yes. So
Lakes.
You must.
I can create 2 lakes. Do these lakes, I can't remember, have stepping stones on them?
Oh, you can. Yes, they do.
They do, right?
Sorry, you can always look at them. They have one.
They have a way into them.
They have a way.
All right, I'll take another lake.
Oh no, this volcano does have a
Oh,
stone
well, there you
on
go.
it. Oh, they each do. Sorry, I
Yeah.
misspoke. It was just the
The
starting,
starting
one.
one, yeah.
It did not.
Either way, it's good to have that flexibility.
This one you said?
Yeah, I'll take another lake.
All right. There you go. Is that it?
That's it.
All right. We are prepared. The round has been managed.
Right.
So starting with me in the actions phase.
Yep.
All right, here we go. You know, I think I'm gonna do this.
Okay.
I'm gonna put out my my base camp.
On that one that we were
On
scoffing
the one
at.
that we were
Yeah.
kind of not too sure about.
Okay.
So it's a base camp and two of my expedition members, which are going to be explorers, because I need to spend action points to get my second leader onto my campsite,
Yeah.
and my other leader's
What
already
are you
on
doing?
the board. All right, I'm doing some preparation here.
Yeah, you are.
Back to you.
Okay, well, I will. I'll go ahead and put this out,
Okay,
and I'm gonna put this out like
You're
this.
clearing?
Yeah, let's just go and do that.
very good.
Okay.
So now I think it's time to put out one of the other volcanoes. So I'm going to play this one.
Okay.
So this is a volcano from this stack. This is the one terrain tile stack that does not get shuffled.
Volcano with one stepping
And it
stone.
has to go along the dashed line.
The dash lines, the outer border. Yeah.
Yes. So
Where are you gonna put that thing?
gonna place it here,
Oh yeah,
right there.
that's why that clearing was good.
Yeah. Suddenly the clearing became pretty nice.
Yeah.
Honestly.
10
All
points right there.
That's it. So it
Yeah,
goes to you.
That was good. All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and set a base camp where I set this up. So we're gonna put a camp. We get to put out an explorer,
Yeah.
and then that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
All right. So back to me. And I'm going to put out my other volcano.
Oh,
So
what are you doing?
let's go. It's Volcano Town.
Yeah.
Right
What
now.
are you doing?
It's funny. I'm establishing. These are the
The only
only
volcano.
volcanoes. And I'm establishing where they are.
have
I'm going
too
to place
many
this
Okay.
right there. Boom.
Look at you. Oh, so
So,
you're just gonna walk over there with
gonna
one
walk.
step.
I'm going to walk into the volcano or around it, which is probably not a good idea. Do not approach an active volcano. These look quite active.
Yeah, disclaimer.
So, disclaimer.
Okay.
All right, back to you.
I don't like that. Let's do a single dig. Let's just
Single
go
dig?
ahead and do a single dig right here. Come on. It's another.
Is that
it's
another unique
Another unique one. Dang it.
There are 8 types, so it is likely for
I have
you to gain a unique type.
5 of the 8.
Now, one thing that we did not mention in the teach either is that as soon as I gain a treasure token, we can start trading. You have to spend AP to do so, and as long as you follow the rules, which we'll explain in a moment,
Yeah.
if we end up doing it, then the other person actually can't refuse. So there is some forced trading
Forced
with the
trading,
treasure
yeah.
tiles that can happen.
It's a lot of overhead to do right now, so we'll talk about it when it happens.
Yes. All right, so now it is back to me. I'm going to play this action card. So this lets me put out one of the 2 stone steps that we have here and place it out. So I'm
You
gonna
are just gonna go volcano
place this here.
crazy.
Well, it is the time. It is the round. The round for volcanoing.
10 points per volcano. You're gonna get. What are you trying to get here? 1, 2, 3 plus the 4th. All right, let's go ahead and put out a lake.
A
Let's
lake?
see what one of these things look like. All right, lake.
Like this.
Like that.
Looks
All right,
like
it's
a lake.
single step. So I'm gonna go ahead and do. How do I want to do this? I'm gonna go like this. Let's just put this lake right here. That did not need to be next to a dash line, did it? Or does it?
Oh no! Oh yes, it
Does
does.
it? Yeah.
Sorry, that's a good point.
Yeah.
We have to remember that. All of these tiles need to be in the dash lines.
Dashed lines. Okay. I guess I will put it here.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
A nice lakeside view right there, right next to the
Okay.
base camp.
Yeah. All right. It's action point time.
You're gonna okay.
I'm doing it. I'm doing some action points. I have 10.
10.
I have 10 to spend. So let's get that going here.
Okay.
First, I want to clear this.
Okay.
So that's going to cost me 4.
4. So
So
10
this goes
to
down
6.
to a 6. And
That's
this
gonna
is going
make
to
it
go up
to an
to
8.
an 8, yeah.
7 to 8.
And
yeah.
again, I can do it twice because I have 2
2
expedition
different people there.
numbers there.
Okay.
All right, so it's at an 8. Now I'm just going to move some of my explorers into position. So it's
it's
1,
1,
2, 3.
3.
So this goes down to a 3.
Yep.
And then, oh, you know what? I'm going to move this one back.
Okay.
So that I can
So you
have
have
4.
4.
And then I'm going to move these 2 here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 because of the steps. So that goes to a 0. That's it.
What
Those
are
all
you
my
doing
action
over there?
points. Just
Hey.
exploring, you know,
What is that?
doing as archaeologists do.
Oh, am I on AP time then? I think I have to be on AP time.
Are you on AP
Because I
time?
feel like you're going to trigger the volcano. I'm going to use it because I don't like the fact that you can dig there, and I have myself set up there to dig. So
Okay.
okay, so I get 11 plus 2, so 13 total. And I
Uh-huh.
think that's a 12-sided die. So let's just keep it at 12
Okay.
and know that plus 1. So let's just go ahead and dig here.
So, how many action points you get?
I get 13.
Oh, 13. Okay.
So minus 3, 6. So it's 3 per each dig.
Yes. So then you go down to 7?
7, yeah.
Okay.
And hopefully we have found
What you needed?
2 copycats. There we go. That's a
Wow.
copycat. This is a unique one.
That's a unique one.
Oh my gosh. So
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points if
Well,
I
you
keep
are
those.
very tradable.
It's a lot of work to get 8 points.
There you
honestly.
go. You have 7 more action points.
Okay. Then I'll spawn 1.
Okay.
First, make that 6. And then I'll go these 2 into here.
Into
So
there?
that's, what is that total? So I was 6 to spawn, 5, 4. So now I only have 4 left.
Okay.
And then with my last 4, let's just boost this temple up to a 6.
Up to 6?
Yeah, so it's 2 and 2.
All right.
Yep.
So here's a 5, 5 and 6.
Yep, there we go.
There you go. So that's all your action points, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, now that I don't have
Digging.
any more digging space, then you kind of pushed my hand, maybe.
Okay. Volcano.
And it's volcano time.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to place this volcano here. And, oh, I think every time I put out a volcano, I was supposed to actually put a volcano
Yeah, makes sense.
on the tile.
There you go.
That's what these are for.
Yeah.
Okay, boom. So I've placed a volcano and
lot of volcanoes.
I've triggered in-game scoring. So now starting with me, Each of us is going to get 10 AP. And it's actually going to go me having 10 AP.
And then me.
Followed by me scoring all of my stuff. And then Naveen will get 10 AP. So that means that we can exchange control over these certain tiles.
Right.
So 10 AP first. So first things first, I am going to move into the volcanoes. I don't have one here right now, right?
Yep.
So this is 1.
So you're down to 9.
I'm going to send 1 out. 2, 3.
So you're down to 7.
So I'm down to 7.
Wow.
What else? Since it's a new turn, I can clear this again.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm going to spend 2.
Turn it into a 9.
To turn this into...
Which is its best case scenario now.
5,
Because
yeah.
there's only 1 10 in the game.
Yes. So now it can't go any higher than that.
Okay.
Then I'm going to move one of my explorers over here.
That's 1.
So it's 1. I'm going to clear 2,
2,
3. So this goes down to a 2.
Okay.
And that's going to turn into a 4.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And there are plenty of 4s.
Yeah.
And now I have 2 action points left to spend before I score. And then with my last 2, I'm going to send an explorer here and then move them into the lake
Okay.
for another action point because there's going to be some lake multiplying. All right. So now we're going to score.
Wow.
And let's just go in order of the chart. So it's actually A through F. A is for all of the temples that I have control over. It's just the number of
1,
points.
2 temples.
I have 1,
2 temples.
Just 2?
You're a volcano.
I'm a volcano
explorer.
person.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a volcano museum.
So yeah, you
really.
have to.
So it's
9.
9 plus 4.
Correct.
So 13.
13.
We have
okay.
a prestige.
So you
13
started with 2
prestige.
points. So you're at 15.
Yes.
Okay.
I started with 2 prestige, by the way, because I went second. Then for height, we gain additional points. This is a height of 9, so I gain 8 more points.
Okay, so you're going to go to 23.
Yes. So
Can I reach?
I get it. There, nice. All right, now it's 10 points per volcano that I control. I have 1, 2, 3, 4.
4 volcanoes.
4 volcanoes.
Oh my gosh.
That's 40.
What is
so
that?
63.
Oh, good. You don't have to worry about the broken part of the board.
bro-
Yeah. There you go.
Okay, now it's you add up all of the temples that you control,
So 2.
including the ones where you have a guardian. So I have 2 multiplied by the number of jungle spaces that you control, because you can go onto these uncleared areas. I have 0.
0.
So that's
There
0.
we go. That's it.
And then the number of lakes you control multiplied by the number of symbols that are showing on ruins.
So 2
So if
points?
there's a treasure, this is just 1 symbol. But because it's revealed, there's 2. And if I were to reveal this one as an example, or either of us, then that's 4 symbols. But I'm only on this. Oh, and I don't have the majority.
You don't need the majority of that. You just need the majority of the lake.
Oh, the lake. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So I do have a majority here. So that's 2 points. 1, 2. And the last thing is treasure scoring. I don't have any treasures.
You don't have
So-
any treasures.
That's it. That's it for me.
Very
now
good.
it goes to you. You have 10 AP.
I have 10 AP.
To
huh?
try to do your
Oh my god. Oh, this should be face down.
do your best.
Oh my gosh. What did you just do? Okay, I think I'm definitely going to want to build this up by at least 1.
Okay.
So I'm going to take this from a 10 to an 8
All right.
because there's a bonus scoring for it to be a 7.
I will say there's only 1 more 8 in the supply.
Okay.
So I don't know if that
Interesting.
makes it more tempting
Well,
for you.
what is okay? So 7. So the difference between 7 and 8 is just 1 extra point plus 1 point. So, 2 points. Maybe we'll come
Maybe,
back to it.
okay.
Yeah. Okay. Then I think I want this volcano here. So I'm gonna go
Oh, there's a
1,
volcano here.
2, 3. Oh my gosh.
I
So
could have-
down to 5.
Taking you.
Hey, you got a lot of points.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Okay, I will build the 8 here. So
Okay.
that's going to cost me. So there was 2 separate people on 2 separate builds. So I kind of broke it up a little bit, but
Yeah.
you know. So there we go. That's that. And then
Okay.
I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and that's the last of it. So now I'm at 0.
All right.
All right,
And now it's your turn to score.
my turn to score.
So let's see.
Handy dandy sheet.
Handy dandy sheet.
All right.
All right. So where are the temples that you control?
1,
Uh huh.
2, 3, 4.
Or with your guardian.
Yeah.
So just the top points. This is 10.
10,
Plus 3. So this is 14,
14.
plus 8. So 22.
22. Okay, so we got 1, 2, and then 22. So it's going to be at
22, 23.
23, yeah.
23?
Yep. Sorry, I can do math. 1 plus 22.
I know.
What could that possibly be?
I wasn't going to say it, but.
I know.
Okay. Now you get a height bonus.
Yeah.
You're 8 and you're 10.
Okay.
The 8 scores 6
6.
points and the 10 scores 10. So
Okay.
another 16.
Uh-oh. I think we're going to have the broken part of the map.
Oh, boy. So this is 39.
39. It's
Uh-oh.
somewhere amongst. I'm probably going to score more.
Okay.
39.
So 39.
Okay.
Volcanoes, you have another volcano.
So it makes that 49.
So it's 49.
There we go. So we know
which
it's
is
there.
There.
Yeah.
And then now we're going to do you don't have any jungle
Yeah, I don't have that.
majority, so we can skip that. You do have a lake?
I
Do
don't
you have
have a lake. No, I took lake cards, but I made the gross error of forgetting that they have to go in the outer spaces. The grand plan was to put it here, tuck it in, build, go out, and then do other things.
Right.
That didn't happen. Yeah.
Okay. So we skip that and we go into your treasure tiles.
Well, there you go. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 individuals, and then I have 2 of a set to be
So-
another 3.
Yeah.
So that's 8.
Okay. So 757. That's not bad.
It's not
That's
bad.
not bad.
But it's also
considering
not good.
That I had all these volcanoes.
I gotta find a way to go to those volcanoes.
I do agree that the rest
usurp
of the
there.
game is going to be competing over these and the
Yeah,
volcanoes. and
because I
just-
can't let 40 get scored.
We've built out quite a bit now. So
30 spread on that, huh? Yeah.
that is it, though.
Yeah.
That is it for our first of 3 scoring phases that we're going to have. The other one is in the D terrain
Yes.
tile stack, and then at the end of the game. So that was my turn because I placed out that volcano.
Right.
So now it's you.
All right, let's go ahead and place out this 2, and I will put it. Okay, let's put it here.
There?
Yeah, because I have a camp here, so I can just walk into it if I need to.
Okay.
Yep.
Back to me. I'm going to save this because I'm not on a ruin anymore that has treasure.
Yeah.
You took those?
I will save the lake
You'll
card.
save,
Yeah.
you'll save the lake.
The lake.
Your nemesis.
My
All right.
nemesis.
Well, now I must put out a clearing. And I think I'm going to place this over here. I do have a second.
What are you doing?
It's just getting cozy
This is my
with the
spot.
second tallest,
Okay.
the next tallest temple here.
Yeah, yeah.
Because we have this is a 10.
That's a 10.
Where's the 9? Oh,
9.
this is the 9, and that's the 8. All right. I believe that's it.
That's it.
Right?
Yeah,
that is the end of the actions phase.
you
So now
passing?
we both pass.
Pass.
Well, you pass. I pass.
Yeah, pass.
So let's go into the upkeep phase. We're going to go into round
Round 4.
4. So we're halfway. We reset the turn orders.
Yeah.
If you
so
flipped over
you
a
first.
permanent card, which we both
I
did,
did. Yep.
we go ahead and flip that.
Okay.
We're going to get new cards. We have a new AP tile. So let's see what
Yeah.
we're fighting for
All right.
in the next round. Ooh,
Ooh, that's a 5er out
we
there.
have
Huh?
some. We
good
have some
ones.
tiles, but again, they must be placed
Oh
in the perimeter. What?
my gosh. 7 and 12.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Okay,
a lot.
interesting.
It's a good AP differential.
As for our 4 tiles, we have these 4.
All right,
so-
clearings, a 4, a 3, a clearing. Okay.
Okay.
Whoa.
So semi-tame. This is going to
Yeah.
be a temple building / potentially
It's
treasure
kind of like a reset.
collecting
Yeah.
round.
Man. Okay, we're about halfway through the game, and I need to
Yes.
figure out how to get into those volcanoes.
Yes.
Scoring a lot of points.
It's a lot of points on the
Yeah.
table. All right, so round management phase,
Yes.
and it is me
Yep,
first.
It is you, yep.
Well, considering the fact that it's either 12 or 7,
Yeah.
I'm going to take the 12 action points, please.
Makes sense.
And we can toss our,
Oh, yeah,
our
our
other
old
ones.
ones, yeah.
Those are out of the game. So that's
Okay.
me.
Well, okay, I'll take that card that's in the top left, base camp,
Aha!
onto a clearing.
Oh.
I need it.
This is the only way for either of us to relocate our
to
base
relocate,
camps.
to move 'em, yeah.
Interesting.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I will take this one. So this is very similar to the one that made the behemoth.
Yeah.
So we'll
5?
start at a 5, yeah. All right.
All right. Well, I need a clearing, so I'm gonna take this clearing tile.
Oh, nice.
we go.
That's a cheap,
Cheap, yeah.
cheap clearing.
Cheap.
Okay. So then I'll take the 4 because the 4 is
the
the
4.
next
Okay.
highest value
Oh.
temple.
There you go. Oh, these should be in the center here. There we go.
Okay, back to you.
Okay. Well, speaking of turn order here,
Oh, nice.
take that.
So you're going to be going first.
first.
I'm going to take some treasures.
Mm.
So I'll take these. Do you have either of these?
Unfortunately, no.
You don't have
There's
either.
8 types in the game. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, that's incredible.
pretty unfortunate.
I'm
Yeah.
going to take this.
Yeah. That's pretty
Maybe
bad.
we can wager a trade
Maybe,
later.
maybe. All right, I'll take the treasures.
Okay.
Yeah, the ones
that
I
makes
don't
sense.
have. So
You
maybe
didn't
I
take
can.
that. I was going to take it.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm going to take that 3 terrain.
tile?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have 2 clearings.
2 clearings.
Don't spend them all in one place.
I can move them around. That's not bad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take this one right here. This basically gets you 5 movement steps.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's a great
so
one.
I'll take that. Considering I only have 7 action points coming my way.
Right. And for my last action card, I'm just going to take one of these. These basically let you take 4 explorers from your off supply and place it into your campsite. Place
Okay.
them into your campsite, and If you're going to try to take over some of these volcanoes, I'm probably going to need more. No? So,
Yeah. I think the last thing I can do is take... Oh, I have two things. I can take this.
yes, and I take turn order.
You take turn order.
So I'm going second. That one in the middle?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
And
for
then
the
I
next
take
round.
the 7, and then is that everything?
That's it,
Yep.
right?
Okay.
2 terrain tiles, 3 action cards.
Yep.
You have your action points.
I do.
All right, so that is it. We're going to move into the actions phase.
Okay.
And this is a bit of a setup round, it feels like.
It feels like it, yeah.
Because we're not going to be scoring right now. So we have some time. And I think I'm going to start by placing out a terrain tile. I'm going to place this out. I think I'm just going to try to surround this volcano.
Okay.
I'll make it face like this. Right?
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
That's good. Okay, well, before you do something about it, I'm going to put this out because I was scared
Yeah.
that you were going to do something.
Okay, I was worried.
There you go.
I felt like you were going to place it in one of these 2 spaces.
I mean,
so-
what's like the best spot here? Okay, let's do it this way. I think this will probably work.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, you don't want to make anything too for you if you're
Yeah.
going to place a base camp there.
Yep.
The only thing is you don't have entry
I don't.
into that
Yeah, it
temple
stinks.
if you
But
care
I can
about
go
that.
the long way this way.
You can, that's true. And before we get too far, we need to actually build these temples.
Yeah. Here
So,
and here.
Do that.
All right. So that's a 2.
This is a 4, right?
4, yes. So you stack the 2, 3, 4.
2, 3,
There we
4.
go. No,
All right.
that's better.
There we go. So now it's back to me, and I think I'm going to spend my action points. So I have 13.
13.
And
Yikes.
may I have the die,
This goes to
please?
12, so
this
plus
goes to
1.
12, yeah. So 13. And first, I'm going to send out 2 of my explorers. So 13 goes to 11, really. And I'm really regretting doing this. Why did I make this so far? Did I do that?
You did that. Yeah, I
Why
think you
did I
did
do that? Anyway, I'm going to send them both over
So it's at
here. So
6?
it's 6. How many? Do I have enough
Down
for
to
this?
5.
Oh, wait.
You can explore. You can dig for 1.
I can dig for 1. It costs 3, right?
It does.
Okay, so let's go down to a 2. I will dig for 1. So
Is that a match of the one that you? Oh my gosh!
Is this a match of
That
this?
is a match of that. Oh my gosh!
Oh, that's so funny. Well, you could force a trade, knowing that. But I don't have it in my possession yet.
I could force a trade.
Yeah. My last 2, I'm going to clear a
Okay,
floor here.
Make it a 5.
Make it a 5 because it costs 2, right?
Yep,
Okay.
that's it.
So that's it. Those are my action points. So now it's back to you.
Those were your action points, huh?
Yes.
Okay, let's go ahead and just move my camp onto that spot over there. So
Okay.
that goes out. Which camp do I move? I'm just gonna move this one, even though it's my newer one. Let's
Okay.
go ahead and just place myself there.
Nice.
There we
Scary.
go, now I'm
Okay.
in. Yeah.
Show of force. All right, I'm going to just spend this. There's no reason to hold. Oh, actually, no, wait. I'm going to play this.
Digging.
Yeah, I'm going to dig. I'm
There you go.
here.
Yeah.
So I can do it up to 2 times.
Up to twice.
So I'll take these 2.
Okay.
And I have some stuff that I have one thing
You have one thing
that you want.
Okay.
This one is unique. I'm falling into the same.
But I can't trade
Difficulty.
for that from you.
Okay, so speaking of trading, that is one thing that we haven't discussed yet.
Mm-hmm.
On your turn, when you are spending your action points, you can, for 3 action points, trade with another player. You can trade up to 2 tokens,
Yep.
and you're trading for the same amount.
Right.
But the only rule is the type of tile that you are receiving, you can't have more than that player in
Correct.
that type. You basically can't be benefiting greatly while they're sacrificing.
So if
one.
I have 2 green and somebody had and Monique had just 1 green,
Yes.
then she could trade to get the 2,
Yeah.
but not the other way around.
Right. Yeah. Naveen could not trade 1 for 1 and take my green.
Exactly.
If it happens, we will showcase it
Yeah.
at that point. But just so you know, that is a big part of the game as well.
I'll just go ahead and get myself these 2 treasures. So can I have those 2
Okay.
from the board?
From the board.
Yep.
So it is
That one. Yep.
these. I think the
Exactly.
lion. Oh no, the monkey.
Monkey. Yeah, it's a monkey.
Okay.
There we go. I'm just loaded.
So back to me.
Yep.
And I think now I'm going to do this.
Okay.
So I'm going to gain 4 of my explorers from off the board and into my supply.
Okay.
So those are specifically explorers.
Explorers, yeah, not your leader.
So not my
Not the
leader.
second
so not
leader.
my second leader.
Second leader
1,
costs 5 action points, by the way.
Yeah, if you want to
It's a lot.
hire them or bring them onto your campsite. All right, that's me.
Okay, I think I'm going to spend my AP. So I have 7 plus this 2 card. So I
Okay.
have 9 total, which is not as bad.
As
Has
if
the
you-
7 that I was going to have going
Yeah,
into this.
that's
So
true.
I need to get some people onto the board. I need to get people here. So let's get.
How many?
I don't know. Is it going to be 4?
for 3 and see if you have any left over. What else do you want to do?
Well, I definitely want to uncover this tile. So let's go ahead and put 3 out. Okay, fine. Let's do that.
Okay.
3. So it's 9. And then that's going to go to 6. And then I'm going to uncover this for another 3.
Okay.
So then, ooh, we got a blue. We got a match. There we go.
Nice.
Okay. It was bound to happen, right? At this point?
It was bound to happen. So you have 3 left.
So I have 3 left. Now, how the heck do I want to move? So I can go 1, 2, like that. And you know what? For my last one, I'm going to put out another person there. There we go. 1, 2, 3. There we go.
So that's all your AP?
That's all of them. Yep.
All right. So back to me, and we're probably going to have another scoring maybe next round, I imagine, something like that.
Could be, yeah.
And if I were to take these treasure tokens, then they can be traded. They can be force traded.
They could be.
When you spend your action points. So there really is no reason to spend this now.
Okay.
Is my thinking.
Just gonna
I'm going to save
push
it.
over to the side.
Yeah.
I will save this card.
Yeah.
Knowing that I
sounds
go
smart.
first next round, yeah, I can figure it out later.
Plus, a lot of things have already happened.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to save this card as well.
Wow.
This is the
Savers.
5
Yeah.
perimeter. I don't want to put it somewhere knowing you're going first.
Yep. I have no idea where to put this thing, and I cannot figure out what would be 0 to 3 that would just.
I mean, you can put it it's a clearing.
It's a clearing.
So you really, if you're set on where your base camps are, you really don't want to put it where
Yeah.
you think I might move to.
I think I'm just gonna do something like this, where it's gonna cost 3 into this. There we
Okay.
go. Yeah.
So that's
Just a problem.
like an ignore.
Ignore. Just put
clearing.
it somewhere.
Okay, I kind of want to do the same with this. It's a 3. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna put it here
Okay.
because it at least makes one of your sides really expensive.
Super expensive. Makes it a 4.
You know what I mean?
Man, yeah.
Here we go.
Okay.
So it
3.
is a size 3. All right, that's
All right,
me.
very good. So it goes to me, and I think I'm just gonna pass.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I will do the same.
Same.
There's nothing
Okay, very good.
else.
That's the
All
end of the
right.
round.
That is the end of the round. Let's do some upkeep.
Okay.
So round 5,
Boom.
penultimate round.
Okay, then this.
The turn order.
Come on over.
Well, you are first.
I
now.
am first. Yes.
And we get new
New AP.
AP.
Come on, be something
Let's
good.
see. Let's see what fate has in store for
Something
us.
Good. Okay, we have an 8 and a 9. Oh, there we go. See,
Okay.
that's
That's
a
nice. And there's the line is under
the
9, right?
9, yeah.
Okay, good. All right. That's a relief. Look at these ones. Do you have these?
I probably do.
Oh, there's 3.
Oh my gosh,
There
they
are
all
3
came out
options
late.
to choose from.
Okay.
And these are our tiles.
volcano.
Aha! Volcano time.
Okay, I should take the
So
volcano.
round 5. That makes sense.
Yeah.
It's every other round.
Yeah.
It's just that first volcano that you're not quite
You're not quite sure, yeah,
when that's
when.
going to happen. Okay.
Oh man, I think I have to take the volcano. I
You're
think
gonna take
I think I
volcano.
have to. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really nice.
I need to be able to
Being-
control when that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I'll take the 9.
Took the
Because-
9. Yep.
Man, wait, hold on.
Oh, gives
Is
it
that
back.
smart? If
yeah,
you take
it's
the
one extra action
8,
point.
no, if you take the 9, you'll have 11. Oh,
Okay.
we're supposed to flip these.
Oh yeah.
And then I'll have 9, right? Or 10.
I would have. If I take the 8, I get 10. If I take the 9, I get 11. Yeah.
I'll take the 9.
You'll take the 9.
We'll just make the action points even.
Even.
Okay. Oh, and I'll take your other one.
Yeah. Thanks. Gotta get rid of these.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Back to you.
Wow, I can't believe there's a triple dig out there, but there's no
No place to dig.
digging situations. Yeah.
It's so far.
It's so far. It's
I mean,
kind
you
of.
could go
I'm
there.
kind of there, but I don't know. I kind of like being with this 8 here. You know what? I need more people in my supply. Let's get the 4 people.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Yeah.
All right. My turn?
Yep.
I will take one of these cards.
Hmm.
I can't let you have all of them. So,
Yep. Knowing that this is going to be a scoring round, I
Yes.
think I'm going to take this 5.
oh.
Yeah.
I debated that.
Yeah.
Okay, well then I will take another one of these.
All right. I can't let you have the other one. So let me have that. Yep.
Here you go.
Stinks.
I'm gonna go first next in the last round.
First in the last round. Okay, so you are doing
Blue, yeah.
this one. Okay, I will take the top left corner. Put 2 people down. No.
Oh, sorry.
That's
This one?
putting 2 people into a camp. So it basically saves you 2 action points to do this.
Yes, that's nice.
Yeah.
Sorry, I spaced out there.
It's okay.
And then I think I just need to take my terrain tiles. I'll take one.
Take 1. Okay, I'll take the 8.
I'll take the other.
Okay.
And for my last action card,
I'll take second. And
Oh,
then,
sorry.
Yeah. No, you're fine. Yeah.
I'll take this one. This is the one
Build.
that lets you build twice.
Yep.
Or clear out floors twice, right?
Mhm.
All right. I believe that is it. Starting with you this time,
yeah.
we are now going into our actions phase. This
Okay.
is big because you have the volcano.
I do. Yeah. So I'm gonna start by getting 4 people
Yep.
into my supply
Okay.
or onto my board.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You're starting with
1,
that.
2, 3. Well, yeah, I need people.
Oh, how long are you going to delay the volcano?
I don't know.
For all right, I'm going to place out this ruins tile. And where can I place this?
This is all kind of locked in. Yeah.
Wow, it's really tough because I'm sort of I'm surrounded, you know? I'm going to place this here. It's
It's going to cost me 3 to go there, huh?
some consolation.
Is that 3 symbols on there too?
Yeah, it's 3. It's 3 movements to get there. And it's consolation. It's do you want the volcano or not? Basically.
Yeah, probably. I'll use this card to get 2 people on my base.
Okay.
So there we are, and I'm going to place them here.
Nice.
There we go.
All right. I think I have to do these actions. I have to do these action cards because I need these treasure tokens by the time we go to score.
Yes, that's true.
You know what I mean? Which I probably shouldn't be saying out loud.
Yeah,
but
no, it's good. Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah.
So I did that. I have 3 of these. The value and type that you have should always be visible.
Can't believe you died, huh? You got a lot of those tokens. Okay, I got to put this tile out
Okay.
into a nice cheapie.
Cheapie.
We're going to construct a 5. Okay, so I have 2, 3.
All right, here we go.
Or
Up to
5.
5, right?
Yep, that's it.
Oh, stay. All right.
It's a good looking one.
So now I'm going to do another one. Let's just do this one. No rhyme or reason between the two. There you go. Back to you.
Gosh. Do I trigger this thing?
You can trigger it now.
Oh my gosh.
You should do this.
Yeah, but then
go
you
yours.
do yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You're
guess.
going to have 10
Yeah.
AP.
All right,
or
let's
3
get
AP.
it. I'll take the 2.
Okay. There you go.
I need these things anyway.
Well,
And then you're doing yours.
since you did
These came
that-
out at a strange time in this game.
Yeah, they did. But now
Other times
look at
they were
us.
coming out at different times.
We're rich, Naveen.
Okay, let's trigger a volcano. It's
Oh, where
volcano
are you
time.
going to put it?
Here. Super far.
What?
I have no way to get to it. I don't think there's a way to get to it for me. Oh, actually, sorry. I do have a way to get to it. It's
Yeah,
right
okay. I was
here.
thinking like,
That's gonna
there's
be
one that's right there.
Dum.
Boom.
There we go. Boom.
All right.
All right, perfect. So now I have 10 action points to spend. Do we have the die? I do have the die.
Yes.
All right.
So we're going to score.
Okay, so the first action point is 1.
Okay.
Okay, do you want to control my die?
Oh,
so
sure.
It's 1. And then I'm going to take 2 of these people. So it's 2, 3,
Okay.
4, 5. So now I'm
you
down
have
to 5.
Okay.
Okay. 6,
Okay. So you're down to 4.
4. 7, 8. Because just more points.
Okay. So you have 2 more.
2 more. And then 9, 10. So I'm going to be in the forest for a little bit of a.
All right.
math.
So you have
Yeah.
a multiplier.
I do
So
have a
let's
multiplier.
Let's
chart.
see what you score.
The old chart.
So let's see what temples do you have the majority.
I have
Yeah.
1 temple here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 temples.
You didn't go here.
I left that one.
You
I
left
left
there.
1 to go to get 3.
Okay, so their base values are 10, 13, where else? 13, 16,
16 plus 5,
21,
21,
plus
plus
8,
8,
29.
29.
Those are the only
Yeah,
ones?
so minus 1 plus 30.
29, so is this 50, 86?
86, yeah.
All right, so you are in here.
I'm in 86 world.
We're going to say you're there.
Yeah.
But we're not done.
Nope.
So you get 10 points additional for this.
So 96.
86, 96, and this is an additional 6 points because it's a height of 8.
So there we go. So we're at 102.
96, 102.
There we go.
Wow. All right.
Volcanoes.
Those are the only temples that are 7 or
Above
taller, right?
7, yep.
Okay. Volcanoes. How many volcanoes do you now control?
1, 2, 3, and 4.
All right.
Should be 40 points.
40 points. You're at 142.
So 142.
So somewhere in
we're
here?
somewhere in that world over there.
Okay, so we are going to score now that you're in a jungle clearing.
Yes.
That is 1 multiplier for you. So it's how many did you say temples did you control? 5?
I control 5 temples.
So
yeah.
it's 5 times 1. So another 5 points.
So that was 142. We said.
yeah.
Plus 5,
So
147.
147.
Okay.
Are you on
I'm
any
not,
lakes?
no.
Okay, so just treasure tiles.
Okay, so I'm at 147.
Yeah.
Treasure tiles. Okay, let's see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sets. I think.
Okay.
Is that right?
Those are all the same?
Yeah, these are all the same, right?
Okay, so you have 6 different
1,
sets.
2, 3, 4, 5. No, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different
7 sets.
Okay.
3 of which you only have 1 in.
1, 1. So that's 3. So I'm at exactly 150.
So you're you're exactly 150.
Then I
okay.
have 2 twos. So it's another
6.
6 points. So 3 and 3. 6.
Uh-huh. And 1
And
3.
then 1, 3. So it's another
6.
6. So
So
12 more
12
points.
points.
Okay.
Okay, so you are at
162.
162.
There we go.
Boom. Whoa.
Well, we'll see what you're gonna have 10 action points.
I don't know.
and you're
I
gonna
feel
do
the pressure.
You're gonna do something, yeah.
That was amazing.
That was needed.
Okay.
Okay.
So then it's to me. I have 10 action points. Let's see the
10.
die here.
A tenor.
Can I take over these volcanoes? I need 3
You
now.
have to commit there, yeah.
I have to commit. Where are my leaders? My leaders over here.
Well, if you leave there, then you don't get the 9.
I know,
yeah,
but
then
spending. Oh, my other leader's not
not on the
on
board.
my campsite.
Yeah.
Well, I think I have to try to take some of the volcanoes.
Okay.
I guess just these 2, right?
Yeah, because you're passively already there.
So I need 3 on each.
So you're gonna spawn into that camp.
So 1, 2,
That's 2.
3, 4.
Okay,
right?
so that's 4. So yeah, you have 6 left.
So 4, 5, 6,
7, 8.
7, 8.
So you have
I
2 left.
2 left.
Okay.
And with the 2, I think I'll just clear this.
Make that a 6.
So
There you
make
go.
that into a 6. All right. Let's see
What
now.
did you score? Okay. Let's get the chart out for you.
I'm not controlling very many
You have
temples.
2 temples.
I have 2. Oh yeah, huh? Wait, did I leave the other
You've
ones?
been volcano heavy.
I have been volcano
Super
heavy.
volcano heavy.
Okay, 2 temples.
Yeah. So you have 9 plus 6, 15.
So 15 plus
15.
what's 9? 8.
15
this is
plus
a
8,
9,
so
right?
23. So 1, 2, 3, 68 to 88. So you're somewhere here.
88.
Okay.
Okay. That's it for these 2, right?
Yep.
Volcanoes. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4.
You have 4? Oh,
Right?
you do have 4. Gosh. 88 to 128.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're all the way up there.
128.
Yeah.
Ah, I
Uh-oh.
have to flip to my side here. Okay. Now, I don't think I'm on any jungle clearings.
No.
Ah,
No, you're not.
I'm not. But I am on a lake. This one. But
this
am
lake.
I on a route? Oh, yeah, I'm still on this
You have
one.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, yes. That is. That
So
does
3
count as
times 1, so another 3. Oh, you're
30.
right in the
1,
131.
2, 3. So 131. And then my treasure tiles.
Okay, so how many sets do you have?
So I have
You have a
1,
bunch of
2,
pairs.
3, 4,
How
5.
did that happen?
So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Okay.
6, 7, 8,
Uh-huh.
plus 6.
14. So
14.
you're at 45.
Ah,
145.
that was not ideal.
That's good.
I'm just going to remember that. I'm going to write it.
You're at 145.
I'm here.
Okay.
145.
145.
Well, I did not score as much as you did. So
Yeah, that's good.
good job.
For me.
That was a great scoring round for you.
Yeah.
If you can do that again in the final round, then,
must.
then you'll have it.
I
but
must try.
that was it for you, right?
That was
You did
it.
the volcano.
Yeah,
so
I'm
then
no.
it
I
goes-
placed out the volcano. That was my action.
Okay, it goes to me, and I'm going to. Oh, do I spend my? I didn't get to put this out.
Yeah, I was looking at that. I had to put the volcano out before that.
Well, I guess I'll do this.
Yeah, you'll do it now.
Yeah, I'll do it now.
So put the 5 out.
So, yeah.
Gotta be
the
another one.
5.
There it is.
So we're just preparing now for the end of the game.
Is that legal? Oh yeah, that's where you put it, right? On the
Yes.
yeah. All right, so here's your 5.
Thank you. All right.
Is it lake time? I mean,
So you did your action points already, right?
no, I haven't.
Oh, you didn't. Oh,
No.
that was your volcano.
That was my volcano action
Oh my
points.
gosh.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend this card. This
Okay.
card basically lets me do 5 moves.
All right.
So 5 movement.
Where are
points.
you off to?
You know, I don't like what's going on at this volcano over here. I don't
Oh,
like the
okay.
fact that it's just hanging out over there.
Oh.
So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, just to kind of do that,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna go 5. I'm just gonna plop myself in here so I have some
By my
flexibility
base?
to just kind of cut and move if I need to.
Okay. So then I think I will spend my action points.
So you have about 10.
So I have 10.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. I am here. I might as well spend 3.
That's 3.
So that goes to 7 to take this last one.
Unique.
Whoa.
It's the one that I need.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is an elaborate looking one.
Okay.
So I'm going to hold on to that. Then I'm going to send 2 of these to here.
Ah,
So that's
a good spot.
2 more. So now I'm down to 5.
You building it up to 7?
No,
Oh.
because I have this.
Oh, there you
That'll
go.
build it to 7.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to send out some more people to protect these volcanoes.
To your hood.
So it's
right
1, 2,
there. Oh,
3, 4.
man. Okay.
I have 1 left. Who?
Come on, Monique.
I'm just going to send out another
We
1.
only have so many workers here. What
I
was?
guess 1. Boom. The threat. I am here, Naveen.
I see that. I don't like it.
I'm at my base camp. All right, back to you.
So now it's my action points time.
Yes.
So all right, I have 8, 9, 10.
10. All right. There you
what
go.
do I
Here,
do
I'll do
with
it for
the
you.
old 10? Okay. All right, let's get aggressive.
Aggressive. Uh-oh.
All
Uh-oh.
right, we'll go 1,
You kicked a
2.
spawn there.
Yes, you're right. 1, 2. 3, 4, correct. You're very right.
Okay.
4. Okay, let's bring this one in.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do a
So you
double
have 4.
build.
Double build?
Double build there.
Okay, so that's everything.
Was
So
that
you
everything?
Are you wondering where it
Well,
all went?
I think, yeah, because I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right?
No. 4, 5, 6. You moved these 2?
No, 1 was already there.
Oh,
Yeah.
one was already
yeah,
there.
one was
So you
already there.
moved
So I
one?
should have 1 move.
Okay,
Yeah.
so 4, 5,
6, 7, 8, 9.
6, 7, 8, 9. So you have
Yeah,
one
I
left?
should have 1 left, yeah.
Okay, so that's where it went.
That's where it went.
I tried to short you.
Yeah. Because the differential from 6 to 7 is huge because you get that extra bonus 5 points.
Yeah, for that. Yeah, so where are you going to spend your one last?
That's a good question.
Move or deploy, basically?
Let's just get this last one into a position.
Okay. Wow.
Why not?
This is like a meeting. It's a big standoff, is what it is.
Turf wars.
All right, well, it goes back to me. I'm going to do this.
All right, so you're on to
that's-
7. So that's the last
I'm
7.
going to go up to 7. Yeah, that's the last
final 7.
7.
Okay.
So 6
Plus a 7th.
and 7. So now the tallest that you can build is 6. And there's only 2 left of the 6s.
Yeah, okay. Well, I have this lake that... No,
The lake.
lake is not terrible.
It's not terrible. No, these
Because
are all everywhere.
I can
is good at
technically
the
build
end.
this lake on top of me here, and I would just be on top of it.
Yes, that's true. Yeah,
And then-
anytime you build where somebody's just an open area, everything gets just placed
So
on top.
I'll do that. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm definitely going to do that. So I'm going to put the lake right where I am.
Where would you like the
Some sort of way that I can get
stone.
back to something.
here?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, because
Just in case.
it's just one movement.
There you go. Oh, and I
Onto
should
this
flip this
tile.
card down. I was done with it. All right. And I think that's probably the max
Yeah, I
everything
think so,
that we
right?
both can do. Oh, no, you have a tile.
Oh, I have a tile. Oh, I have to place
Yeah,
this.
'cause you're second player, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Good old clearing.
Yes.
I'm just gonna put it over here and make it extremely expensive. In fact, let's just do
Just
that.
Universally,
It's like
no, a no-no.
Definitely the clearing that no one will ever go
It's a
to
no-go
ever.
zone. 5. You can get a leader for that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not happening. All
Okay.
right. So now you pass,
I do. I pass.
and then I pass.
And you pass. All right, very good.
and that is it. That is
All right.
the end of the 5th round.
Sixth
so
round.
we are going into our final round.
You get first dibs.
I do.
Stinks.
Wait, I'm going first.
Yeah, you're gonna be first.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's kind of
I
nice.
know. Let's
What
go
are
to the-
our last action points?
hopefully it's like 10 and 10.
Oh,
I just want something
Something
nice
fair?
and neutral.
wait, I don't think 10 and 10 would not be neutral.
Yeah.
Because
10,
you
how
have
about
an
10 and
additional-
12? 10 and 12.
10 and 12.
There you
Okay, I could live with that.
Are you gonna take 12? You gonna take
We'll
12?
see.
It's your
We'll
first turn?
see.
The last couple tiles here.
Yes, so we have
4 tiles.
these 4.
All right. Some riches, a 5, a
Some
clearing,
riches.
and another clearing. Oh, clearings, huh? This late? Yeah. Yeah.
That's all.
That's all.
All right, we are now entering the final round.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be going first, but now whoever drafts the first turn order player
Scores first.
is going to get to score first. And at the end of the game, once everybody passes, we're still going to be able to spend 10 AP before scoring.
Right.
So the exact same way that we already did 2 times.
Okay.
So I am going to take this. This is great.
That was good. I
That's a
used it
good-
to my advantage last time.
Yeah, it's a good card.
Yeah, well, I'm going to take the... gosh. I think I want to score first.
You wanna score
because I
first?
don't want to have to double usurp.
Really?
I'm because everything I have to go above.
That's
so
true.
that's hard. you know?
Yeah.
That's really tough.
Gosh, now I have regrets. Big regrets about not taking that.
Yeah.
All right, I'll take the 12.
12 for you.
At least I'll have 12 AP and 5 movements. That's pretty good.
I'll take these 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, the treasure tiles. Do you
Treasures are
have
there.
this too?
I probably do.
Oh gosh.
I don't know. What is it? No, I only have one of them. So it's worth 5. If I get it, it's worth 5 points more, right?
Yeah. I'll take this one.
Okay.
It's the one that I do have.
Okay. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Points
Okay.
if I can get them. Take them.
All right. So how many? You have 2 action cards.
I have 2 action cards,
I
yeah.
also have 2. Do we
So you
care?
can set out a single ruin.
I will take the ruin.
Yeah, ruin's good.
Yeah.
You gotta take that.
Thank you.
I'll take the. Ooh.
What are you thinking?
You know what?
Something.
I don't want you to burn a bridge behind me, so I'm
No.
gonna take this thing.
Ah,
You're gonna make traveling expensive? No, I don't think so.
that's just one.
I can't
that's
have
just
it.
one.
I know I can't have it.
The real strength in that is creating a path where there isn't one.
Yes.
That is the beauty in that.
Yeah. I know you wanted it to get here to this like volcano or
No,
something.
I wanted to use it to get to this ruins.
Oh, perfect. Even better.
In a very cheap fashion.
Yep.
I guess I'll get a lake.
Lake time.
That you didn't like
scoffed.
the entire game.
I have used a lake, you know?
I don't know why I took that out of order. Wait, hold on.
You don't like
don't
it?
need any more
No?
action cards.
I
I'm going to
don't.
take a terrain. I'll take the temple, I mean.
Yeah, five
Yeah.
points.
Yeah.
5 points is smart.
Sorry, I almost snoozed on that.
It's okay. What am I just waiting on? Is it just 2 of these? I have turn order.
Your action point.
Just these 2, right?
And the action point.
Oh, in the action
There's no
point.
more competition.
Literally, there's no more competition.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna go 1. And
I'll take the turn order.
turn order.
You get your action
I'll get
point.
Action point.
You
and
get
then
the other. Or sorry, I'll take this, my
Okay.
lake.
And then I'll take this right here.
Yes.
Okay.
And now that's
It's
it.
getting a little messy here.
Everything has been distributed.
Vouched for, accounted for.
We are ready to go into the action phase, but it's still starting with me.
Yeah.
So-
and there's no triggering of it. It's at the end of the game.
Yeah,
we will score.
once we're done
So
with this
then
phase,
that'll
we'll
be-
do the final scoring. My base camps being here ended up backfiring on me. I thought it was a great placement in the beginning, but I became so landlocked,
I mean, yeah.
you know?
I
can't,
You just
uh,
assume that a bunch of cards are gonna come that are gonna let you just like
Yeah, I can't
fly around.
find
but
my way to new places.
no, it really depends on how those cards come out.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and place out this temple.
Okay.
So it's a 5. I'm just going to place it here.
That's good.
And we need to build it.
Build it. Yep. All right. Nice 5. There it
All
is.
right.
Okay.
Back to you.
Let's just do the simple thing. I'm just gonna go ahead and take these 2 tokens.
The 2 tokens, which
Yeah.
ones are they? These ones?
Yeah. Yeah, that
This
one.
one?
Yep.
Okay. There you go.
All right.
I'm going to spend 5 movement points.
Where are you going?
So I think I'm definitely going to put 2 of these, 2 of my explorers
So that's
in
2
the
of the
common
5.
base camp. Oh, wait, can I spawn with that?
I think you can only move with that card.
Oh,
Yeah, you can't create.
okay. Well, then I'm going to move
1.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, look at you.
So
You have 1 more.
Oh, I have 1 more.
Yeah.
And for my last movement, I think I'll move 1 back.
Oh,
so I
that's
can
good.
stand on that
that's,
4 ruin.
It's 4, right? And you have to control this lake.
Yeah, because there is that little path right there.
That's a 4-point move. That's good. You're making all these moves. I'm just collecting tokens. All right, let's just take the 2 tokens. I'm basically buying time to
ones?
figure out what I'm doing.
Well, I'm going to do the same.
Oh, okay, there you go. So not too much time to
So
figure out
now
what I'm doing.
all of these have been divvied out.
They have.
We were able to collect those.
Mhm.
So back to you.
Okay. All right, let's just go ahead and place out a tile. And there's
Okay.
really not much going on here. So I'm going to just,
What do you think?
I don't know. I'm just going to drop this off here.
Can you? No, you
Oh, is that
can't.
legal? Oh, that's
It's the dash
yeah.
lines.
I can drop it off here.
The one place.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can place it
All
here.
right, let's just tuck it over here.
Okay.
I should keep that away.
All right. I mean, I'm thinking the same thing. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just tuck this somewhere. Where can it not be reached?
Here,
Okay.
probably.
Let's do it. Let's
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
Boom.
There you go. Unreachable.
Unreachable. And then I'll place 3.
All right.
Okay.
That's very expensive.
It's back to you.
Another token tile.
This is a clearing.
This is a clearing.
Highly valuable.
Highly valuable. Ah,
There? Just place it there. Nobody's going to go to it.
I know nobody's going there. Well, I saw like this like pathway to a lake, but it's like that. There's
Oh,
no
you
way.
want to see how you could
It's
use that?
not. It's not happening.
No?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna place a lake.
Make a lake.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think I'm gonna place it down here. Like that.
Feeding right into the campsite. That's
That's
great.
silly.
No,
'cause
it's good. That's good.
Now I'm worried
Why?
because I'm worried that it.
That I can spawn there?
Yeah.
Yeah, just like what I did when I put this one out.
But I guess I'm going second. I'm gonna place it over here
Oh, you are
because right
doing
now
that.
neither of us are scoring this volcano.
Oh,
So
interesting.
you could either leave it and let me score the volcano, or you can stay there and I can go into the lake
And you'd be the
because
second.
I'm going second.
Oh, I can't believe you're gonna have that advantage over there. That stinks.
It's just a lake. It's not amazing. It just doesn't feel great.
Okay, so wait a second. Okay, I gotta understand this. So if because I'm scoring first,
Yeah.
we're netted here. I will not be able to get this 10. So
Yeah.
then on your turn, you're probably just gonna go into the lake and get how many coins are you on? You're on 4. Is that it? Is that all you're on?
6.
5, 6.
Yeah.
So you'll plus 6.
So what you could do is you could just move one of your people onto the volcano so that you're at least scoring it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Together. It's just
So then I would net
very
4
movement expensive, which made that extra worth it because
Yeah.
then you're using action points towards that
versus
and not
other
something
things.
else.
I know. Oh, that's good. That was good. Okay, I think it's time to do the action points. So
okay.
I'm gonna spend my 10
you
plus
have
2,
12.
12.
There you go.
12 it is.
12?
Okay, so I think I gotta do that volcano. I'll net 4 at least. 'Cause
Okay.
You're gonna leave and okay. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm down to 8.
So you're down to 8.
Then I'll go 1, 2, 3. So I'm down
Okay,
to
so
5. Do I just go 1, 2, 3?
Oh, wow.
Is that
So
aggressive?
you're down to 2. It is aggressive, but
Down to 2, huh?
you really want that volcano.
Let's turn this into a 4 with my last 2.
Okay, there you go.
There
So that's
it
it
is.
for your AP.
Yeah.
Scary, huh?
Super scary. I don't like it.
All right.
I actually hate
So I'm
it.
going to do mine.
What is that, 13?
I have 13.
Just gonna undo what I did?
I'll just set it to a 12.
How dare
I'm
you?
not sure.
Oh, that's good.
Well, I'm just not sure what you're going to do with your final 10 AP. That's my
Yeah,
problem.
that's true. I can undo.
Yeah.
I can undo the undo.
So I'm going to move one of my explorers.
So
1, 2,
3.
3.
Ah, that's
So I
good.
go down to, I think I have 13, right?
Yes, you have
So I
13.
go down to 10.
10.
Because you said we don't have to have majority here
no,
to score
no,
the
just
ruins.
you have to have the majority of the lake to be eligible to have a multiplier
Okay.
on the symbol. So that's an 8-point. That's an 8-point turn right there.
Then I guess I'm just going to abandon this.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that's good. It's another
So
4
this
points.
goes down to 7.
Okay.
And then it might be strange, but I'm going to move this 1, 2, 3.
Mm.
So I go down to a 4.
Okay.
I'm going to explore it
Oh,
for another 3, right?
Okay, what do you got? The green necklace thing. That's good. That's an extra
Oh,
3
no,
points.
yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, but that was.
Now you have 1 action point.
I have 1 action point left. Okay. And then I'll just send out an explorer to that base camp. All right.
Cool.
That's all 10.
That's 10.
So that's it for me.
So I have this, so I can make something expensive to walk on. So can I have the
Yes.
temporary token?
There you go. Where are you
And
going to put
I'm
it?
going to try to protect this thing.
Oh,
So if you want to come into here and try to steal this,
okay.
and it's going to cost you 2 per. So
That's it.
yeah, that's it
That
for
is.
me.
You're passing, right?
I think I have to pass. Yeah,
And I'm done
That's
too.
it, that's
I
it,
don't have
right?
anything else.
we're both passing.
So we are both passing.
Okay.
That is it. That is the end of the game. So now, starting with you, Naveen,
Yeah.
you're going to spend 10 AP and then
10
score
AP
again.
to score again. Okay. Do we have the dice?
Yes. All right.
All right.
So I
How
have
do I
10.
keep it going? So I have this one, 3, 4. I have 4 of the volcanoes.
Yeah. I mean, isn't that enough for you? What more do you need?
A 5th. I think I'm gonna try to find my way over here.
Oh.
Somehow.
What?
Cause I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay. For one?
For one
treasure?
Yeah. For 1 treasure.
You don't want to just take a temple that nobody has this.
Nobody has that, but can I get to it though? 2, 3.
No,
All right.
this way. Isn't it? Is there fewer?
No. Oh, there's 2
step
there.
right there. Yeah. So
All
you
right.
go 1, 2.
Yeah. Okay. Let's just do that. Okay. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2. I mean, you're probably gonna come in and take this thing, but it's okay.
Okay. So you're at 8.
8. Me being on this with the lake is worth 2, but me going here, it's worth 3. So then I can go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. So you have 4 more.
4 more. And then I will go 1, 2, 3 into the jungle.
Oh, interesting. So
And
you
then with
control-
1
okay.
point, I don't think there's much else to do.
Are you just adjacent? Oh, would you rather have? Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
how many temples are you controlling?
I'm controlling a few temples here. So last action point, I won't do anything with it.
Okay, sounds good. So then you are going to score
Let us
for
score.
the final
All
time.
right, here we go.
All right, where are your temples?
Do you want to
10.
start from? Okay, 10 plus 3.
Plus 3, so 13. You want to
7.
do the bonus as well
Sure.
to make it easy. Okay, so 10 plus 10. So this is 20.
20,
23
23,
plus 4,
27.
27. What else? This one?
Yeah, 31.
So 31. This one?
34.
34. 34 plus 7.
7 plus 5. 34 plus 7 is 41.
41 plus 5 is
46. Okay.
And then this
And
one?
then plus
That's the
8
last one, right?
is 54. And then what's the bonus rate?
54 plus 6 Wow. 60.
Okay, so what are we at? We're at 62.
162.
So 22.
So 60 is 120. Yeah, 222.
222. So there's, I think, another chit we have here.
Yeah. It's 200 and 300.
There we go.
Wow.
Very good.
Okay, so that was A and B.
Yeah.
How many volcanoes do you control?
Yeah, okay, so it's a 1, 2, not 3, 3, 4. There we go.
Wait. 1, 2,
Oh.
3, 4, 5.
5 of them. I missed this one.
Yeah, so 50. So you're
what is
at
that?
272.
72? There we are.
Wow.
Keep going, Naveen. Keep
All
going.
right.
Going.
How many temples did you control?
Okay, we should have counted that. 1,
Yeah.
2,
Uh-huh.
3, 4, 5, 6. Is it?
7?
7? Yep.
At least 7.
Uh-huh.
And how many jungle spaces?
By moving in here 1.
Okay, so 7 points.
Yeah, 7 points.
So 79?
Okay, 279.
279. Are you in any lakes? Oh, this
I
one.
am, yeah.
Okay. How about the ruin spaces?
So I'm at 4.
Anywhere else?
I think that was it. I had to leave here to go get 3 points plus the jungle scoring. So
Okay, so that's 4 points.
4 points. So 1, 2, so what's it? 283.
283. Okay, and the
283.
last thing are your treasures.
Yeah,
Tokens.
treasures. Okay, so
Did you have any full sets?
I didn't have any full sets, but I did have a 4 here.
You did have a 4.
Yeah,
4
so,
is 10 points.
Okay, so we're at 83. So 93 with this.
Okay.
Okay.
93. Do you have any? Is that it for the 4s?
For the 4s, yeah, 93.
Okay, the 3s are worth 6
1.
points.
So 99. Okay. So 299.
Okay, and you have another one here?
299 plus another 6 is 305.
So 305. So then you
Okay.
can put that on the board.
There we
Sorry,
go.
we made this so difficult with the points.
I know. And
So-
then 2 2s.
2 2s.
So that's another 6.
Another 6.
So 3 and 3, right? So then that goes to 11. And then I think I have 2 singles.
Okay.
3,
We didn't do any trading.
13.
313.
Is that everything for me?
I think
Oh
so.
my gosh.
All right.
All right.
So then it goes to me for
Yeah.
the final 10 action points
10
to
action
spend.
points. What shall
How are
you
you
do?
feeling about that, Naveen?
Good?
Okay.
Fine-ish?
I think mine was really simple because I'm sure there are many things I could be doing with these action points, but I had sort of just thought this in my head that I was going to do it. So I'm just going to go with it.
Okay.
So I am going to go 3, 6, and then, no, sorry, 3. I don't need to move
Yeah,
both.
yeah.
3, and then 6, 9.
Okay, 9. Yeah.
And that
Oh,
opens up 3
interesting.
more ruin spots.
Okay.
I didn't know what I was going to get, but that's what I got. And this one is going to move
Into the lake.
there for 10. Why is that interesting?
I'm surprised. The volcanoes.
I know.
You just let 'em
I
know.
wasn't sure what I was going to get here. And that's 3 more points. I'm in 2,
That's 6 points.
volcanoes 10. I don't know. It is what it is.
The math will
The
tell
math
us.
will tell us. Here we go. Am I controlling temples?
You have some down here. This
Oh,
is like
gosh.
the southern region.
Oh, this is
temples.
the end of me. Okay, 7.
7. 7 plus 5.
Plus 5. So that's 12.
12.
Keep track of how many I have,
12.
okay?
Yeah.
So am I not in control of anything
Not
else?
there. No, you were very.
Oh, these 3.
Yeah. Okay. 7 plus 5 is 12. Plus 5 is another 7.
17?
Yeah.
That's a 9.
Plus 6. Is it
That's
9?
a 9. No,
oh.
it's a 6, sorry. So 17 plus 6
Yep.
is 23,
23.
plus 9.
32. And then
plus
the bonus.
8. So
40.
40.
40. Okay.
40, okay.
Where's your token?
So I believe that's at 145, right?
Yes.
So I go up to 185?
185. Yep.
185,
Yeah.
okay. So that's that. How many volcanoes do I have in the end? Do I still have one? This one?
1.
Oh,
10.
man.
195.
195.
So you're somewhere in here-ish.
I'm not on any jungle clearings.
No. They
Oh,
get
gosh, I fizzled so
yeah.
bad. How many ruins? What am I at right now?
195.
195. Okay. How many ruins am I showing? So 4,
4,
5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's good.
15, yeah.
15 and 2 lakes.
15 times
So
2.
it's 30 points.
30 points. So 195. So,
So
that's gonna-
125? 225.
225.
Okay. See, that was pretty good.
That was good.
And the last thing are just the treasure tokens. So I have 3
Okay.
sets of 3.
3 sets of 3. That's
believe.
10 each, right?
Let me organize this.
No, 3 is 6 each.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3.
So that's 18.
So 18. Plus another 6.
24.
24, 25, 26.
26. Okay, so add 26 to that.
So 51, right?
Yeah, 251.
251.
251.
That's it.
Ooh.
Final
Wow.
scores are me. I hope we scored this correctly.
I hope we scored it right, yeah.
Me with 251 to Naveen with 313.
313. Oh, man. I was not feeling good about
why?
that. I really thought you were going to get me on those volcanoes at the end there.
I did start strong with the volcanoes.
You did.
I had the upper hand in dictating where they were going to be, but I did not situate myself properly. And you have to be very vigilant about kind of all aspects in order to sort of know where things are going to end up in the end.
Yeah, it's hard to tell where the tiles are going to end up and what type of tiles and how are you going to be able to move your camps. Because you did end up getting bogged down with the 2 camps that were just kind of right there.
I did, yeah. I definitely became landlocked here. And then once you put up both of your base camps, if there are no action cards that let you move your base camps, then you're kind of stuck with those there.
Because the cards kind of dictate, like in previous games, we didn't see the move the base camp cards until like
later,
a good like intermittent timing. So
and then the phase where you are choosing which elements to take and when, that is very key for planning out the rounds. So you never kind of know what to expect.
Yeah, like I knew I wanted to at least. I thought there was gonna be a fight for the volcano, so I wanted to be like, I'll at least score it.
Yeah.
And then if you take it back, then at least we'll tie that.
Well, this was the first fight. This was so early.
Oh, you get an extra 5 points.
Why?
You did not use your special ability.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I did not use my power tile.
Yeah.
I gained 5 prestige.
So
I got 256.
Boom. 256. Can't forget that.
Good catch.
Yeah.
Well, anywho, that is Tikal Legends at 2 players. Now, again, this game plays 1 to 4 players. So there's a solo mode, and in higher player counts, you'll see more of these cards. There'll be more of those action point tiles. And you'll probably see the trading action actually done. Now, because there's only 2 of us, we sort of split the treasure tiles, but in higher player counts, it'll be a little bit more dynamic. So you'll have more need to trade.
It was going to be a lot of like, okay, I'll trade you 3 points for 3 points.
Yes.
So we kind of just didn't do it.
And it's 3 action points to do that. So that does feel like it's quite a lot.
Well, there you have it. That is Tikal Legend. This game is currently on Kickstarter. So if you are interested in the campaign, there's a link in the description, which you can check out. If you have any questions about anything you saw here, feel free to leave them in the comments and we'll try to get back to you as soon as we can. Thank you all so much for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to see more like this in the future, please consider subscribing.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye.